Noises. Noises, lovely. Cool. Hey, there's one more person with the camera. Let's go straight.
One man.
To the banana.
Banana.
I'm a banana.
An action thriller, drama, comedy, romance.
Help! Somebody!
Starring Liam Neeson.
No! Listen to me! Banana, there's no time! Release the Kraken, quickly!
Based on a true story. Whoever did this to my banana, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. Coming summer 2014.
Lovely. Trade. Yo, you, Adam, in the chat, who's in the Discord right now. Oh, oh, too bad. It's a shame that. It's a shame. It's almost like it's locked in. Oh no. Bloody shame. Hello.
Something might be amiss.
Noises.
What?
Yes. Sorry, Adam. Plique ain't gonna work on this page, mate.
I can't believe that. Well, that all shit.
I know we got all set up and everything, but Scott, I've noticed a problem with my page.
Oh no. What's
I
up,
look
pal?
at my spell page. It says I have no level 1 or 2 spell slots, just 2 level 3 spell slots.
Oh yeah,
Well.
I have none.
Well,
I've got no spells whatsoever.
my book is here. Let's have a look at what are we dealing with here. 5 levels in Warlock. Yep. Well, yeah, that was a skill of me. Straight to Warlock. A 5th level Warlock has. I forget how these work actually. Spells known 6, spell slots 2, slot level 3rd. Oh, okay, I get you now.
So is that all I get? Because I thought I would have had level 1 and 2.
No,
spell slots.
that's more like a sorcerer. Warlocks just have spell slots at their highest level, and then you just cast everything up to that.
At the okay.
Yeah. But but you just have 3rd level spell slots, and you have 2 of them.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Yeah.
What is
All you need to do is walk.
Never mind.
What you've got? Oh yeah, you've got Eldritch Blast. You'll be fine. What are you talking?
Yeah,
Stop
yeah,
worrying.
I got cantrip. I'm okay.
You got Eldritch Blast. It's just like walking around with an invisible heavy crossbow.
Like a barbarian sending
No, I just wasn't sure because I thought something fucky wucky happened.
Nah, it'd be right.
Be flinging shots, eldritch shots.
Oh, Wizzy's in the chat calling me a ginge. Thank you. Good evening. We love that. Cheers, guys. Yeah, it's just the chin, all right? It's my chin.
and the rest of him. Just my chin and ball sacks and goop and head.
Just, it's just my hair. Yeah. Okay. Right. I don't need that on my screen anymore. There we go. Let's F11 that. Whoop. That looks good. That looks good.
Oh, I'm 5th level now, so does that mean I get 2 beams?
So where? I just closed the page. Come on.
Sorry, 5th level Warlock for Eldritch Blast. It says 5th level get 2 beams.
That sounds right.
Yeah, when Eldritch Blast, when you cast Eldritch Blast, it's down to 2 beams and you choose if it goes on a different target. But if you go
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
If we do that, we go. Oh, you're already there. Yeah.
Remember it says right, it's not like Magic Missile where you have to roll an attack roll for each one to see if each missile. Oh no, Magic Missile auto hits.
It's 3 auto hits. Yeah.
So the difference So
Alright.
you have to roll on attack rather than. I wanted to say
Good.
That is what you meant.
that's what the band.
Was that or
Just wanna
not?
double check because the last time we weren't level 5, so.
Hmm.
We'll go off.
Right. Right. Are you having some technical difficulties, Nathan?
Yes.
Oh dear. It's okay,
Level
pal.
20 being a beer.
It's
But
fine. It's fine. It's literally 7:30 now, so it'd be right.
yeah, no, I've just literally, I'm just not going to be on cam because that's what's pulling my PC down.
Oh, what?
So
Valid.
Well, to get us started, I believe one of us has prepared a little something.
Little song and a dance,
Hmm.
but mainly just speaking.
Yes.
I prepared this whilst we were playing the last book, the first book. It's just basically a full recap. I have gone through and tweaked a couple of things to make it work. Yes. We're all ready to have our brains reminded of what happened last time on D&D.
of course, we await the bard to take
Well,
his...
let me tell you, my friend. Gather round one, gather round all. Come and take a seat in our great hall. As I regale you with tales, sonnets, and song. Don't worry, this recap won't take too long. The Old Shore and Beyond, Book 1, Session 1, Goblin and Lord. As with every great new quest, we begin in a small, quaint town. Not a market, nor a quest board, or a brothel to be found. This party's first chapter naturally conjured in a tavern, with some cards and one bard, and ales full of flagon. Plentifully pissed, we go to the chapel for our first quest, meeting Tommy the cleric wearing his holy vest, tells us of the goblins and the town's many woes, offers us plenty to take care of these foes. Ren the blacksmith, a down-and-out sort, built like an ox, milks nails in his forge. Gifts us folk snappers that excite with a bang, reminds me of children, main acts of street gangs. Now off we went down the chalky stone path, keeping an eye on the trees as to avoid a bloodbath. Behind the fallen trunk and hiding upon the limbs, we spotted a small ambush party of green little things. Alessandra, the eagle-eyed, fired a shot off with a bow. Indeed, we were surrounded, but that caused us no slow. I inspired my party with quitty great one-liners. Ifaris turned one into jelly like the one you find in diners. Philip took the arm of a nervous little shit and finished his foe with a tidy skull hit. I, gruff, crippling punks with Tasha's hideous laughter. Faust finished it off to make the battle go faster. Darshim thunder-waved and acid splashed a tree. We vanquished these goblins, mainly thanks to me. Continued on our path seemed the likely plan, meeting a spy in the bushes, an odd scared sort of man. A distraction, a cave, 3 barrels of grog. Philip killed a goblin that was holding his knob. Explosions were caused with great bloody aim. The big, he was heavy, must be the Goblin King. Philip the Orc, shrouded by honor, closed the gap to make the thing shudder or provide it with fodder. The Dragonborn seemed kind of roguey, getting excited by fast kills. Fuck, is he edgy. Alas, we defeated our quarry and completed our task. We ended with a rest, food, but no bath. Maybe when we head back to collect our reward, I'll find a local tap room and fill it with whores. It should be noted that all of us work well, slicing, stabbing, rhyming, and casting our spells. I sense these tales will grow even more great, especially when Dr. Faust finally catches a break. Session 2, Postal Service. 2 party members wander down the street, walking through the mud, walking through the shit. Went to see Tommy to further prevail, whilst the rest of the team stayed to drink ale. Blah, 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 and glug, glug, glug. The barmaid, she had some fantastic jugs. At least I think it was a her. I was drunk, I will boast. What? The next mission? Oh, something about post. Darsham and the gang played cards, a few hands, whilst I, Gruff, attempt the ability to stand. The doctor and tiefling arrives to the buzz, not surprised to see the drunken ramblings of a dwarf. Quick trip to the shop, a manipulation of children's faces. Seems we're going to be the weirdos of so many places. Off we went once again down the road towards the capital to off our quested load. But not before being stopped by a group of brats I sang them a blessing, the orc issued challenge by axe. It'll be said that such a way we have with all children, we discussed parenting as we continued to ren. After a deal that was struck, drinks did come out. The orc stole the bottle that was purchased by Faust. Off we ventured towards our main goal, the masked party member seemingly losing his cool. Positioning ourselves with tactical precision, I felt like the party had a small division. Pretending to ignore them, I dived into the quill. The journey started oddly, tense but chill. Alas, we encountered bandits in the middle of the path. Their arrogance amused us, oh, how we did laugh. Attacking them with some braggart confidence of our own, we fought and flayed them right to the bone. With the stamina of a lightning bolt and the girth of a northeast barbarian, the orc sprinted at the last man, hunting the coward and killing him. The bandit leader vanished, much to Faust's dismay. We'll find the swines, though, and beat them another day. The battle brought us back, reminding us of our chemistry. Nothing like a good scrap to mend the bonds of a party. Camping out under the stars, stretching our legs out long, this bard can't wait to write the next chapter of this song. Session 3, The Drunken Pumpkins. Shorehold, a normal town with no shore and on a cliff. A bustling tavern, the Leaky Trough, more lively than the previous. Went to the Fletchers, but not much came of that. Philip put some glasses on, they calmed him, and made him sound like a posh twat. Got some health potions thanks to an intimidating Darsham. Philip bought a new shiny, pointy, stabby thing. Not planning on buttering my toast, the blacksmith said. Green ooze coming out of Darshan's taloned fingers and head. Entering the tavern to see a well-lit stage, I sang my song The Shadow, with meal and mead I was paid. I drew in a crowd and made a tiny purse. Fuck, that was tidy purse, even. Talk about the mission, I'm in the middle of a verse. 4 shady gents did enter the bar, particularly interested in our bloke Ifaris. Sat down with him whilst I hummed my tune. A heavy kind of tension did enter the room. I persuaded the party to fight pumpkins like a silver-tongued devil. A silver-tongued escort led us dishevelled. A pumpkin army with swords in the marketplace. Lots of stalls spread out helped them jump all over the place. Diving and dodging, acting as tricks of the eye, reminded me of my love for sweet pumpkin pie. We chased them around the market quite quick, making sport of these orange bumpy balls with wicks. They disappear from sight, and a veg hunt did ensue, when much to our surprise an ambush did come through. I got double flanked, and Alessandra surrounded. Luckily for us, we both remained grounded, unleashing a wave of thunderous proportions after Ifaris loosed an arrow carving the pumpkin in portions. Stalls and carts getting smashed by the orc, jumping on parapets, the human sork. Wait, he's not a sork, but a man with a bow, sniping enemies, his eagle eyes laid low. The battle turned long and arduous in task. Dr Faust seemed to disappear, hood, hair, and mask. The pumpkins did flee all around the market, but the party came together to successfully surround it. The flanks had been turned, the enemy to be finished, turning out well as this bard's spells felt diminished. Darsham's breath weapon I then saw through a crack. Tiptoeing around, I thunder-waved right back. Totally aware there were no enemies to be found, just like to peacock every now and then when there's no one around. The dust settled and the juice dripped. Out of combat we went, none had given us the slip. Okay, I'm lying, there was at least 3 more bricks, but let that not convince that way I'm professional at it. Ifaris drew his crossbow and aimed very true, but the last enemy crawled up, tried to 1v1 our epic dude. Attacks coming from all directions, it was Philip that threw the intervention. A hand axe, small though effective in its toss, flew through the air, turning the pump into mush. Shiny, pointy thing became the focus once more. I like shiny, can't wait to see it stained with blood, said Philip the orc. That wasn't his voice, that's just what came out. Sometimes the thing he says are really laced with poetry. On the carts we lounged and continue our journey. A wise man never sleeps, he just dies at some point. Another nice quote, though I'm worried about its realism. It's more of one of those lines that's full of idealism. Session 4, Roadkill. There's only a few more. We started out on our next path with a slow climb uphill. Figured it would be a good time to learn and fill the time we had moving with talk to Darsham. Ask him about his acid and get to know him. Turns out he's a dragonborn, acid oozing from his cracks. A Drak Blagonborn. It's a rare shade of midnight black. A party of horsemen attack us at speed. Darshim thought they were centaurs, not as smart as he seems. The thought of Darshim exploding filled me with word I've not put in. Turns out that's not the case, but best avoid the acid load. Philip Timberbrook targets the horse. Good idea. I copied, of course. Feeling bad about it, the men were next. Targets on their back, metaphorical lassos round their necks. Faust seemed to not stir through the entirety of this ruckus. Something makes me think he's a noble, out of sorts in these places. Back to the fight, and the cart was full up. Seriously, you couldn't swing a cat or a cup. I tried to get the truth out of them and tease them back to the races, but Darshim butt in, went all up in their faces. Upon a fail, poison chaos spun its way out, hitting a man off the wagon with a sizzling grim clout. That didn't persuade them, but gave them a buff. Not gonna lie though, the poison made them look gruff. Alessandra stepped up, Eldritch blasts in bulk, magic flying all over the shop like some kind of red-skinned and I don't know what to put there. The never-ending swarm of man in equine. Thank you, someone's listening. We put them down as they queued up in line. We took a small beating, but ultimately prevailed. We got to the gates of Elder's Keep walled realm. I couldn't wait to get into the city to make my rep rise, to regale the fair maidens with this tale and maybe find my lost bride. Session 5. Successful missions are far and few. Alas, I am heart-struck, no bride to be found, only more lies and secrets to be found. Studies full of books, secret meetings held by crooks, darkness in all over the crannies and nooks. Though a ranger in a chair, no exposition or interest there. We were paid for our silence, but I simply have no care. Master Vaughan Frank tasked us to protect a cardinal, receiving this job, sneered at by not-so-Master Reginald. Cardinal Dean is our target. We would find him dockside. If a fight was to break out, we must keep him alive. A fight did break out, an attempted assassination. We were overwhelmed, and the Cardinal met his damnation. This is all I have to say on our first failed quest, and another empty lead. I now lay down quill and rest. Session 6. The Happy Stoner. After Cardinal Dean was lost to the abyss, we reported to the library on our questionable success. With 30 killed and only 1 killer, I felt it right that we were owed at least dinner. Alas, our contractor didn't feel we prevailed, despite one assailant caught and in the city's jails. We were tasked/demoted to jobs outside the walls. Go to a village outside and help those poor souls. So after a short walk and rest into the village we went, stopped off at the tavern where most of our time is oft spent. The tavern keeper was nice, too nice to be true. So naturally, under the cover of dark, through his stuff we rifled through. I donned a perfect childlike disguise, though it was pretty pointless to do, the rest of the group surmised. Using a lockpick sharply carved, stolen from Ifaris's bag. To Ifaris, my love, some scrawls had been scratched. Into the veil of the darkened tavern we inched and we crawled. Made our way into the room where the innkeeper sleepily sprawled. Hissing while he slept was a bit out of place, so I cast an illusioned wall to hide our own trace. Popped open a crate where we found some lost love letters, 50 gold taken as well, and away we flew to the fetters. Emerging from the stables the very next day, we saw some villagers who were already on their way. Bob and Gerald and my future wife Ginger turned out to be creepy as fuck and evasive with their answers. Forced grins spread across their tired, worn veils. Lots of meat prepped for their friends who were on the North Trail. We headed that way when interrogations failed. Wall of vines north hid the tracked path. Gotta get through them. Philip began to slice them fast. Alessandra stepped in and fire burst out. Like a bolt of lightning-infused garden clippers, it thunder stretched out. Tracks continued into the dark, a cave, damp, rooted and scarred. Into the gloom we crept and we crawled, dark vision barely lighting up the walls. Carved into the dirt, the wagon's tracks trailed. His hand placed lovingly upon my broad back. We marched down the funnel, not looking back. Bravery coated us all and prepared our attacks, none of us members ready to give any slack. A sandy beach, no, just a sandy floor. There was dust, roots, and rocks scattered ashore. The rocks formed a circle where centered a large boulder. Darshan's hand doth stood firm on my shoulder. Using my cunning and wild, I stayed by the edge. Let the friends of my party creep forward, arms draw. That doesn't rhyme at all. Hisses, grinds, and rumbles protruded from the dark, requesting meat to feed its wide, toothy jaw. This creature tried to charm us with its words and its wards, casting doubt, clearing suspicion in the mind of our orc. Of course, I, Gruff, being the most charming of all, didn't succumb to this puppetry of rock and roll. An offer was placed forward, an agreement to be struck. Alessandra cowered backwards. Oh, this is gonna suck. More hissing, more smiles from the dark that it did show. Turns out this pit of snakes was full of smaller charm stones. Remembering my inventory I have here in my pack, taking a courageous step forward, filling myself up with clout. Darshim finally lit his torch, keeping far enough back. The flickers of the flame light up the dim features of a gross gaping mouth. Perfectly aware of the spell he had just cast on my friend, I thought I tricked the bugger and acted out this new trend. The mouth dropped loose. I thought I had succeeded, until the locked jaw then curved up and receded. Through the creepy tone voice of foe-like compassion, I had a feeling my deceit was to be met with aggression. I tried to calm down the pit of round snakes, the hissing growing louder, causing little tremors and shakes. Trapped, imprisoned down here in the damp, the Lord of Grimacing Smiles made his creepy aura ramp. What was that? No! Searching for food, we were now in line for fodder. Stumbling through the dark, it was time to protect one another. The ground began to shake and more friends then surfaced. By friends, I'm attempting irony because this conversation had ended. Now, by me standing here and regaling you with this tale, it is quite obvious the party did prevail. And I know you're not surprised, and of course, how could you be? This party was always going to be great as soon as it hired me. The charming stones were defeated. The orc had cast the last blow, climbing into the gaping maw of the grumbling rock. Oh, what a show. Even though we were aragogged and tired out from our quarry, turns out it's not just beasts and pests, we can also make the terrain feel sorry. Session 7, final chapter of Book 1. Let it be done. Once again, we stack the bodies in a neatly rowed stack. I honestly don't understand why we actually do that. We returned to the village to find a bloody massacre. After some investigating measure, we figured the barkeep was the murderer. Why he had done this, we could not be too sure. Perhaps a defensive measure from the charming stones in the north. We finished our search and headed back west, after defeating this rotund, grey, rubbly pest. Not much happened along the route, just the usual ragtag kind of groups. Something to note that was interesting was the lack of humans in these parties. Workers, vagrants, escaping to the east from the tensions of the cities. Fanatics had risen, not great for us, Darsham and I whispered. We continued on the path, though our feet were now blistered. The sneers and glares from the city folk were not pleasant, but to Elders' Keep we continued, not caring for their judgment. Back in the library, Ali noticed the fellow tiefling, male in disposition, altogether appealing. Scouring upon magical text of the room, showboating with dice overly competent. Wait, what? I've not rhymed that either. I jest, of course, but I'm always drawn to the acts of flirtation. I watched from afar her style with admiration. Darshan stepped up to try his hand at the gimmick. A flick of the wrist and the dice were commanded to the trick. Shocked and in awe this tiefling swindler seemed to be, Darsham's arrogance was a great sight to see. We spent our time here reading, with wine and a lovely tea. Herlock Sholmes' book was an intriguing study. I got halfway through, but then Vaughan and Reggie disturbed us. What? We? Disturbed we? Okay. I have lost my touch by the end of here. Fucking hell. 200 gold we were rewarded with for our troubles. Learning of the city's despair of woes, facts, and the others. A letter with the colours of 3 major powers, stamped and sealed with a ribbon as pretty as bouquet flowers. I looked over Ali's shoulder to read the transcribed words. A meeting of nobles, a summoning of powerful herds. A new secret task our group has been trusted with. Another chance to prove ourselves, getting close with the Sith. The what? Granted, we weren't asked, but with my misreading eyes, Preston's Fineries we went, where my new costume presides. A chance to perform at an event larger than a tavern sprawl. Maybe there'll be finer ladies, better booze, and tippers' rewards. Another tavern and another stage. Frankie on the taps, me gruff against the rails. Except this time I had a duet with a local lutist, though proving I'm a master of the musical martial artists. The night rolls in and the pillows comes a-calling. Bathed, fed, and rested, we welcomed in the morning. The water of my bathtub was quite daunting. We go to the summons and get scoped by the mages. The priests and nobles scared still in the places. The scales of Darsham darken with haste, as his disguising spell loses its taste. I attempt to distract them by showing them my love. Upon doing so, I spot Shane the informant and Lord Vaughan. Lots of shouting and debating, the king clearly bored of this insatiable flapping. Cardinal Dean's death clearly left a hole. We hope we didn't get called out amidst of it all. The king he thus summoned us in front of his grace. We reminded ourselves to hold our tongues in place. Opting for truth about lies in this instance, the king's actions surprised me. Here's what came next. Due to your actions and courage you showed, I, the king and chief of this land, bestow unto the title of adventuring party of the three powers, lords and ladies, important peoples entitled to ale and flowers. These words are verbatim, and what he definitely announced. If anyone argues it, make sure they're renounced. Anyway, back to the tale of our heroic group. A captive was brought in, army in tow of the troop. Attempting to kill the holy knight with a flash of a magical dagger, it failed to surpass. The knight's holy armor shattered the blow. Deflected and reversed, the knife had killing flow. All of a sudden, hooded men appeared on the ledge. No weapons to hand, the party had to think quick. Lucky I, Gruff, the tavernly bard, still had my loot to hand. It never goes far. They came out in force, they spilled out in droves, focused on disruption, the chaos unfolds. Philip threw a man, luckily deceased. Darsham roared out, scaring the priests. Ifaris was useful, screaming at the walls, and Alessandra blasting with her eldritch coils. I held rage in my heart, a new power in my strings. I sent the heads flying with thunder's piercing rings. A lion's roar, a screaming orc, and a line of Cheeto acid breath. The rest of the ambushing party fell to the spear, none would lament their deaths. The dust then settled, the party escorted out at pace. The king so shocked he didn't see the false advisor take his right hand's place. And that's
Very well done, really well done. Good.
Very well done.
Bravissimo.
Are we all caught up, or do you need me to say it again?
No, that's good, man. That's good.
He does it here all the time.
Guys, we've had a raid by Captain Redbeard himself.
Sure.
He has jumped in. Good old Captain. And we've also Satan has followed. That's good. That's good news. Thanks, Satan.
Uh-oh.
You got it, guys. I'm just waiting for his shout to stop making noises now. Redbeard, stop making. There you go, good lad. Takes a bow. Thank you very much, Captain Red, and thank you very much, Satan. I'm sure we'll enjoy having you following the channel from now on.
This doesn't do much for D&D's image if Satan has just started following you.
Yeah.
You were right in the 80s.
Yeah, we're out of the 80s now, guys.
They always said.
Maybe they were right all along.
Be casting spells and shit.
It's wizardry and witchcraft.
Right. Now, I think really the only person who has not been here is Adam. Adam is our new PC who will be joining the party momentarily. If you didn't catch what James meant in that last little section of his recap, everybody is in the Castle of the Three Powers, the Palace of Three Powers, and there was some sort of coup assassination attempt from mages of all sorts, and it looked like they were trying to kill the king, and things ensued, but the king is safe.
Kill the king. Oh wait, don't kill the king.
Wait, I mean, wait, what side are we on? Roll to decide what side we're on.
I didn't vote for him.
Well, I didn't vote for you. Right, so as we can see from the map that we're looking at, we are currently still in Elder's Keep. There's no need to move our little token. And, come on. There we go. If we click, we'll only move it slightly, just for a little bit, so you guys can see. There's Elder's Keep in all of its glory.
Yes.
And as we say, we are currently in the Palace of the Three Powers, the Three Powers being the monarchy, the wizards, and the faith. Those are the three powers of the world. Now, it has been some time since this coup ensued. You guys, for lack of a better term, have been held against your will in the palace. Not in any prison. You are being held rather comfortably in some apartments on the upper balconies that overlook the estates. You have a very lovely view from your common room, but everybody has very comfortable and well-furnished rooms and are fed whenever you request it. You are just not allowed to leave for now. During this time, if anybody decides how they want to behave, we might be able to do a little bit of role play here. Is everybody just going to sit comfortably for however long it takes, or does anybody want to do any sneaky stuff, or try to wheedle information out of anybody? What are we thinking?
I wouldn't mind having I'm sure we would have gotten together and chatted some about ourselves.
Again, your apartments, you all have your own individual rooms, and they all open up onto this nice, wide, marble-floored common room. It kind of sinks into this middle meeting area, a large table, furnishings, and the whole thing opens out onto this wide balcony overlooking the estates.
How long have we been in here? Just.
It's creeping onto a week now. There's very little contact with anybody of importance. You'll have your handlers coming in and out with food. They are very cagey with information as far as they're talking to you freely. They might have a little conversation about the weather or anything, but they're not really interested in telling you too much.
Are they very cagey with the ale and the wine?
No, they will let you drink. Obviously, if you get shit faced, they might stop handing you ale. Oh, also, I just before I forget, because I don't want it to crop up later, you had booked into a tavern in the upper residential district before you came to the palace and left all of your stuff there because you were all dressed in your finery to go and see the king. Since then, somebody has gone to your tavern and they have brought your stuff to you, so you are now able to dress in whatever you want. But that does tell you that they did follow up on anything you told them and are probably investigating you at the moment.
So they've been providing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I say at some point had been like, can I get like nice clothes? Would they have brought me a nice outfit?
Nothing that would give you any rolling benefits.
I just want to know if I have stuff to dress up in.
You have some borrowed clothing.
Okay, that's fair.
There you go.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm living it up. Just a little impatient, but otherwise just enjoying some lavishness.
That's my thing. Hello?
Can you hear?
No, yeah, I can. My Streamlabs is gone. Where's my stream? It's on a tab, but it's gone.
You're still live.
Where?
Yeah, it's still showing me live.
Click it, maybe.
I'm trying. Where are you, my friend?
Check your
Did you check your butthole? Oh, I see it.
What's that thing bottom right?
We're okay. We're all safe. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're good. I thought we were mucking up. Continue. Sorry. Continue, guys.
Yeah. But, yeah. Alessandra's very happy to just enjoy some lavishness. So as far as she's concerned, this is a little staycation.
No, yeah.
A little bit like, okay, like whenever we're ready to go, I'm good, but also like, yeah, keep it coming.
Yeah, we're used to quarantining and staying indoors. So.
In that middle table that you described. Happily merry.
Yeah.
But quietly happy merry.
It's a beautifully varnished, super wide thing, low to the ground with like ornate, stubby legs.
He has a history of being in places like this. He's actually surprised.
Yeah, just yeah. I've seen better.
It's not the cells of wherever it was in my backstory, but it still do.
At some point during this week, both Ifaris and Philip are pulled out of the room and don't return. They do not return. Should probably just say to everybody that we do have two people who, for the time being, won't be joining us. Philip, Hayden's character. Hayden's is just taking a little bit of hiatus and might join us later, but we do know that Jacob probably will not be joining us from this point on, so we're just going to write him out. Good lad. He's got babbies on the way.
He left because he sucks.
Yeah. He has children on the way, so so he sucks.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I know what I said.
That's every word of it.
No. So we're just gonna for the time being we'll retcon them out, and if they want to join us later, that's absolutely fine. We'll figure a way to ram them back into the story as we do.
Valid.
Yeah, we will find a gap for them to be squeezed into, but for the time being, both of these characters have been pulled aside and have not returned. Very ominous. Very ominous. Darshan, what about you? You're in a place of finery, my friend.
How finery are we talking?
It's pretty good, man. I mean, it's not the royal apartments, you know, there's no widescreen, but, you know, the view's pretty good.
I'm getting a little antsy, probably. Being kind of cooped up.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi is a bit spotty, so I can imagine you'd be pacing around a lot.
You know, and I'm looking out the window and I'm like, And I use disguise self to disguise myself as one of the guards.
It fails.
Aww.
Oh,
that's right.
Yeah,
Magic.
it fails. Unfortunately.
Forgot about that.
Whatever happened to this magical field during the coup, it seems to have been repaired, and for now, magic of concealment seems to fail every time you try.
Wow. Frustrated then.
So, a frustrated week for Darshim, a week of pretty much luxury for Alessandra, and as we say, Gruff. This is his bread and butter. A week goes by, and eventually you guys are getting pretty high level cabin fever until finally someone of some regard enters the room, and it is a short man in a little doublet, and he seems very pompous as he walks in. Goes, "The king will see you now." As two guards follow him in, fully armed and armoured, ready to escort you.
Alright.
Hello, Graf. There you go.
Right, sorry, the dog that we're a dog. So I needed to run and grab the back.
Ah, that'd be great. It'd be great. You're
That is the piss, you know my socks are wet.
lovely.
Ooh, wet sock.
Lovely. Just so you know, a pompous little man has entered a room and is escorting you to the king.
Ah,
With guards.
With guards. Armed guards.
I sober up immediately.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Right. You are led down many a corridor and up many flights of winding, tall stone steps. And this really takes out of Gruff especially. I mean, you come across human-sized steps before. They are...
I wish I'd change out this dress.
Yeah. You carry yourself well, regardless. You all carry yourself well. Eventually, you are led through a long corridor lined with nothing but guards, all armed, all armoured. Whatever this coup is just seems to have been put the whole palace on high alert, and everyone, all their eyes follow you as you go by. Nobody is taking their eyes off you as you go down this corridor, and eventually you are led to a room like this. Can you see it? Just double checking I am doing DMing right. Have I DM'd correctly? Good. You enter this funny shaped room. It is well furnished. Everything seems to be in its proper place, except the table in the centre is covered with an array of maps, bottles, books. It's a little bit of a haphazard mess. And beyond it, past the guards and past the table and up some steps, you see what appears to be a large office area where a man you recognise very well is sat. It is the king, and behind him there is a man silhouetted in the light of the window beyond. But his physique and stature tell you that this is indeed the same Lord Blakemere that you have met before. He was the man you remember sitting down on the king's side after the death of the last... Yeah. It is that gentleman. The one who brought in the prisoner and was almost assassinated by him. Was almost attacked by this shadow-bladed man. But he didn't quite die. Someone else might have died in that circumstance, but he didn't. You enter the room, and the pompous man with the two guards leave and shut the door, and you hear a resounding thunk as some bar or chunk of wood is propped up against it, and you're locked in. You're locked in this room.
To be fair, we're locked in with the king, so I don't know necessarily that they're that upset with us. I don't think. I think.
Really in trouble. It's one of the two.
It is actually pretty...
Give a side-eye look.
It's a pretty big room as well, and the furnishings mean that nothing echoes, so if you want to have a little conversation, you can whisper to each other just before you approach him.
I think this is fine.
Although the moment does drag on a little bit. It's dragging on a little bit. He's waiting for you. He's waiting for you to turn.
I'm gonna side-eye and just kind of whisper, well, this doesn't seem nerve-wracking.
Sure. So we can just move our tokens up, yeah.
Yes. When you're ready, just move up in front of the desk, and then we will continue. You're all tapping around the table. Oops, excuse me. Excuse me. That moment in the movie when he just walks over the rock. It's just on the table. You do like a fucking 80s slide over the car.
It's like
or for you, it's just under the table. Just like... Oh, there's a table there.
There you go.
Right.
Your lord, how can we help?
One of the guards goes, "Your Grace."
Grace?
What up, Kingy?
Your Grace.
King Yokokyo's got polio.
Whatever is comfortable is fine. Thank you for your patience, and I am sorry that it has taken so long to address the matter from last week. We have investigated all who were present, and I am happy to say that we have concluded that you could not have possibly known that this coup was going to occur.
Yes, you're right. You knew that.
May I be the first to convey my sincerest apologies for holding you here in the time being.
Apology from a king. Wait, hold that thought. Pull out my quill.
Well, it's completely understandable, safety and the safety of the kingdom. It's very, it was responsible.
Yes, well...
What'd you do with the other two guys?
There were a few issues, I am afraid. Though we do not believe that any of you had anything to do with our current predicament, your halfling friend, I'm afraid, is wanted in several countries. And I'm afraid has been extradited.
Oh.
Sounds about right.
As for your orcish companion, I'm afraid... He looks over his shoulder at Blake Mary and goes, I am well aware of your orcish friend. He is a student and pupil of mine, and I have need of him. He leaves it at that.
But he is safe. I say, as Alessandro.
Categorically. No one press it further?
I kind of... No.
No?
Sorry.
We
I'm
expected
having
he's
trouble thinking.
going to fight.
What's that?
To be as expected, he's gonna fight them. Probably not as safe as he should be.
Now you don't need to worry about your friend Philip. He's quite safe with me, as long as he does what he's told.
Yeah, he's not very good at that.
We shall see.
I once see him kill a goblin holding its own penis.
As he was trained.
As he was, wait, what?
You heard me.
That explains so much.
The king kind of puts a hand in front up to Blake Mayer, just kind of silence him for now, and Blake Mayer once again turns around to look away from you and out the window.
Sneers me.
The king then addresses you. There is something that I would like to address as well, if you are still available as an adventuring party of the Three Powers.
I mean, anything for your grace after giving her such a humbling pardon, I guess. Consider.
That's what way to say.
Now, with the attack... With the attack, the magical community is in disarray. We have had to close certain borders, restrict certain access to magic, and in the last few days we have lost contact with the Wizarding College, the House of Reflection, in the south. What this means, we do not know. However, if they keep ignoring missives, we must assume that the power of magic is about to make a move against the capital. I would like you to take this letter. He holds it's a small note with wax sealed. Yeah, it's a small note wax sealed. By the size of it, you could probably guess that it's just a simple message. There's no pomp or circumstance in this note he's passing you. I would like you to take this to the House of Reflection and put it in the hands of the Grand Magus. Should I say one of the Grand Magi? There are two of them.
Which one is it going to?
The Master of Marius, primarily. But Darius would be just fine as well.
Marius and Darius.
You know them to be the names of gods, but that wouldn't tell you what their names are. That would be more of a title.
So Grand Magus of Marius, or Grand Magus of Darius.
Yeah.
Where's Larius?
At the bottom of the ocean where he deserves. I don't know him. I'm sure he's a good guy.
Are there any dangers we should be aware of going into this?
None that we are aware of. As I say, we have lost contact with the college completely. However, if they are preparing for some war, That could give you pause. I would approach this mission with all caution. However,
Of course.
I know the Grand Magi, and they are very careful fellows. I would not think them capable of such a move. However, we must be prudent.
I think we can handle this.
I reckon we've already done delivery job before, and we're quite good. We've delivered meat to a friend before, and then we did that thing that time quite a while ago. I did the fucking recap and I don't remember what I've written.
We delivered a whole load of product from a blacksmith.
Yeah, that's the one.
So this is easy enough cargo to protect.
Now, I admire that. However, this letter is much more important than any blacksmith's cargo. This letter might be the sole thing that prevents a war.
We'll treat it with the utmost care.
And he slides it over the desk towards you, Alessandra, because you said that.
Now, just to confirm,
I'll walk
Hmm.
up and take it.
because it would be imprudent of me not to ask, but we are obviously a working party. Is there some kind of payment for this?
Of course, of course.
I thought so. I just didn't want to assume, because it makes an ass out of me.
I would like you to report on what you find.
Well, I'm notorious for writing shit down.
I can also take some field notes.
Look, I've got a
Awesome.
whole thing about. Start to read what I just read.
It's a scroll.
They gather round.
That's fine. That is fine. Also, we do have something else that we would like to take for you to take along with you, and he grabs this little bell and tinkles it, and the door you hear unlock again very loudly, and a large figure appears in the doorway.
I turned around.
You did. Ah,
I can do that too.
The king,
The wrong one.
Adam the king gestures towards you to approach the table.
can I see what type of creature this is?
Oh, yes, you can. You definitely can.
Sorry, what I meant is, do I recognize what species?
Let's say, yeah. You've never seen one before, but it is such a fucking... Everyone knows what it is before they've ever seen one, right? As this 8-foot-tall brick shithouse glides past your shoulders and approaches the table.
Is that a Goliath?
Lady and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the young Master Stahffenberg of the House of Reflection. He is a student on an apprenticeship here in the capital.
Good afternoon.
Good day, sir.
Yes.
You are fucking huge.
Adam, could you do me the grand favour of telling us what you look like, your dress and your posture, and how would you describe yourself?
I am statured, pretty much massive, as you say, brick shit house. Wearing, well, I'll start with my hair. It is, I forgot what colour I gave myself. I have white hair, very sort of pale skin, green eyes. I am dressed in a fine 3-piece tweed suit, with, matching boots. Not tweed boots, that would just be garish. And I also have a silver chain leading to a pocket on my waistcoat.
No, yeah, he's very proper. Brad's in the chat, everyone.
And I
Hey, Brad.
also wear
Hey, Brad. Hey, Brad, you little ninja.
Like,
also
Mr.
wear
Steppenwolf, is this how everyone dresses in the college of Why is it School of Reflection?
House of Reflection. It's Stahffenberg as well.
I know.
Steppenwolf.
I also wear glasses, quite like these,
Yes, right down.
right on the tip of my nose.
He has to look down at you all.
Do we remember how to change people's names? Because I don't think I'm gonna remember his name unless I can look at it.
You actually haven't told them your first name.
I know I haven't. They haven't asked it yet.
Yeah, well.
What is your name, sir? And I put my claw out.
My name is. What was my title again, Scott? I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. My name is Baronet Othello von Stahffenberg III.
Othello von Stahffenberg.
Alright, so I'm
Third,
just
yeah.
call you Stafford.
Specifically the third one.
So that's. Can I just say Baron's? What was it? Baron Stahffenberg?
Yeah, Baronet.
Baronet
Baronet.
Othello von Stahffenberg III.
I'm
Pleased
sorry.
if you could
Like,
get that correct.
Baron.
out of character, just struggle. Struggle.
Othello.
Right. In fact, everybody roll a history check, and if you roll lower than 10, you actually think his first name is Baronet.
I'm going to get the nickname Barry, ain't I?
Wow.
You are now.
Hey, Bazza!
Hold the motherfucking three.
There we go, there we go.
Wow.
Right. Alessandra, you prefer the taverns and the inns. This life of luxury is nothing you've come across really. So noble titles, they're a bit of a grey area for you.
There are things I aspire to, but don't have any experience with
Yeah.
yet.
Baronet, it just sounds like a cool foreign name to you. Barry. But Darsham and Gruff, you know what a baronet is. It is the noble title just below baron.
What I love.
That makes sense now.
My favorite part.
Go on.
My favorite part about me having no idea what the fuck his name is I also feel like with his stature and his appearance, I feel like Alessandra would be a little bit intrigued, just like slightly, and just be like, I'm just gonna do this. Hang on. Oh, hi there, Baron. I'm Alessandra.
Looking like.
Just make a dumbass of myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine.
Now the young master has agreed to escort you to the House of Reflection, as he knows the place well, and his loyalty is unshakable to the crown.
Well, this is good news.
This is fantastic news.
We have lost a couple of members of our party recently, and one of our members kind of just disappeared on us. So yes, it'd be nice breath of fresh air to have a breath of fresh air. Please.
Yes, he's a young man, but he is capable.
I look
How
to the
young
king.
are you?
I
Do you actually sigh at the question as well?
yes, I do. You get asked this all the time. Yeah. I'm 18 years old.
You're 18, right? Lovely. Absolutely. Have you ever seen outside your mother's womb?
We're bringing a cup with us.
Unfortunately, I do not know my mother, but
Alright, I killed mine.
just you wait, bud. I've
I just only like-
yes, I have seen the outside of these very walls and quite a lot of the countryside.
I'm not
I
sure,
just-
sorry for 20 questions, but I'd like to know who I'm traveling with.
Actually,
Are you any good at fighting?
I will just interrupt you. With a 23 on your history check, you would pretty much know where the Stahffenbergs are from. They are in the mid-range plains of the Old Shore. probably.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Othello, but aren't your family from like the middle plains of New York?
Of the play, start, repeat exactly what the DM just said.
Like, if there's anything additional that I'm forgetting, I'm sure my conscience will tell me.
You recall that the Stahffenbergs are from a small village south of Hornford, where you have visited before. Although
Hornford, that's it. I knew it'd come back to me. Your family is just from a small village south of Hornford, I believe.
That's correct. Kirkfelbydale, yes.
Of course, I was just about to say. Yeah, I know your family history well. I've never actually ventured there.
no.
But it'd be lovely to learn more about you as we go on.
Indeed. Likewise.
I just want to be like, I'm amazed that you're so young. You hold yourself so well. so much grace and charisma.
I was taught from
you can hold him, Alice.
I have been.
And then Darsham said,
That doesn't mean you can hold him, Alice.
I have been taught in elocution from a very young age.
The king is kind of awkwardly watching this whole conversation play out between their group.
I look to the king and
a little help.
if your majesty permits, I will take them now.
Yes, as I say, this is a very important mission that I have given you, as quickly and as quietly as possible. And the moment you see any word for bad traitorous thing from the House of Reflection, I would like you to return and report it immediately.
Treacherous?
Any treachery.
Any treachery?
Traitorousness.
Tritus.
The disregard.
Yeah, those detritus, treacherous bastards.
They're from the village north of Hornford or whatever.
Yeah, little bastards.
Give them the left boot and give them a shoeing.
Hornford really is the border between good and evil.
Yeah, oh, bloody Hornford.
Yes. I would imagine that this journey might take you several weeks to accomplish, so the faster you go, the faster done, as they say.
I've never heard him say it.
Of
Yes,
course.
Of course they say it.
The faster begun, no, the faster begun, the faster done. That's where I was coming.
Write that down, your grace, so you don't forget it next time. You get a group of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
On the quest.
Yeah. And he just kind of looks at you and goes, "You are dismissed now." And
"Thank you, Grace."
at that point, Blakemere chooses the opportunity to turn around, approach the king's chair with a hand upon it, and just watch you all leave.
I don't. Can I do some form of like check to be able to recognise if that is suitable custom for?
Do an insight.
You can either roll an insight to see what his face is telling you, or you can roll a history to see about etiquette and like what you were saying. Oof. Oof. You seem to remember a story, but it was a boring one, you know.
Please, sir, no story. Every bard has his tale to tell. But yeah, I'll leave it.
It was written by a competitor. No.
Then I have no interest. I leave the book alone.
If you'd all like to follow me, and then I start walking with my hands across my front.
Ow. I do that all the time.
I'm definitely still back here with you guys. Yeah.
I broke something. I don't know.
I follow
You need to switch back to select. I think you're on something else.
What's going on? What's going on?
On the left-hand side, if you have like the little arrow, I think that's how you're able to move yourself.
Yep.
What's going on? My camera frozen again.
I
I think
pushed
it's
it.
having issues.
Yeah, my camera
I
froze.
pushed the button and it was the wrong button. I should not have pushed it.
You dingbat.
Yes.
Have a good night, Brad.
I like bats.
Good night, Brad.
Bye,
Thanks for
Brad.
joining
Bye, Brad.
us for a short while. Alright.
I guess this day.
Right. I'm unfortunately going to have to leave the camera on Discord off, people. My apologies.
Okay. That's alright.
Okay. Now we will go back to the main map. Right. You all briefly return to your apartments in the palace, and when you return, you see that the maid servants and serving gentlemen have already brought all of your stuff out of your rooms, all tidily in piles in the common room. It seems like they want to escort you out rather quickly and unceremoniously.
Welcome, have we?
I guess so.
They
really want him out of here.
They don't deign that answer that question with a response.
That's fine. I know the ways of tops.
I'll change later, I guess.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, you all have your equipment ready to go, and are neatly escorted out of the main gates and into the upper residential district. All three of you, obviously, all three of you originals, are aware that Master Vaughn. Yeah.
Yeah. Where were you?
Yeah. Yeah, you.
Not invited.
You remember that Master Vaughn was awaiting your presence as well, and obviously you were held up in the palace, so might be an idea to visit the study before you leave the capital.
It's only been a week and a bit, has it? He probably
Yeah.
think we're dead.
It
He
was.
can't be that worried, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, I'm sure he doesn't get two rats.
Yeah,
Mm.
he probably
If I
does
only
keep
had
it
2
in.
rats.
I've got glasses, so let's go see him.
Da-da-da-da, whatever we do. Let's have a look at this map first. Da-da-da. Oh, I need to drop in Othello on this map. Let's double check it's actually doing it properly.
Oh, you know this one, Steppenwolf. Sorry, Steffenberg.
Right.
I am a
Hibbidi-bip-bip.
I do know this song, yeah.
A cultured travelling swine.
Right.
I do indeed.
You make your way into the Clifffoot residential district with its narrow alleyways and dodgy corners filled with the riffraff of the city and the putrid stench of decay and rot. Yes. Yes. And you make your way to the familiar dead-end alleyway, and again the Clifffoot gang members are waiting for you. Oh, who's this then? One of them pulls out a knife.
Don't you recognise us?
Oi!
What's the name of the guy that we're supposed to go visit again in the study?
Master Vaughn.
No, with not
Alright,
so Master Reginald.
I would like to try persuasion and say, we don't have time for this. We have to visit Master Vaughn. Our business is too important for such delay.
Roll a persuasion. Excellent. Alright, I'll just do my job. Go on, go in. And he puts the knife away and they all kind of slink back into a corner rolling dice. And you see the familiar door that leads down the familiar dark passage. And you remember that you have been here before.
Yes.
It's rather familiar.
Oh, that's a lot of dust on my camera.
This is that guy who does that thing.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, you know the guy with the place and the thing?
Yeah, remember
Herlock Sholmes' book on it.
That's the one, yeah.
we're supposed to protect the
Raiding in his library.
Archdeacon, I think it was.
We don't. It's Cardinal Dean, and we don't talk about it. It's our first failure of the party.
King
Ew.
dead.
You enter the familiar study, Othello. This is pretty big news to you. I mean, being 18, you've never stepped foot in this part of town. You were always warned by all nobles of all rank not to even smell the air in this direction. But to walk down a dark alley into a crusty tunnel and then come out into a lavishly furnished library is a little bit jarring. And the ceiling's pretty low as well.
I'm going to crouch to obviously get in, but I'm going to move over to the bookshelves in the back and just start reading.
Yeah.
See if there's anything that I would pick up, as it were.
What interests yourself in your reading choices? As I thought.
History of the city, history about what I do, you know, the school that I went to, and all that.
Roll a let's say what would you prefer, investigation or history?
Let's see. History, please.
Go for it. You find a couple of books on local history, the Elders' Keep in general, and also you do find a small scroll regarding the House of Reflection. But the choices are a bit weird. There's nothing about general history that you would come across usually. It's more like blueprints and plans of structures and stuff like that. Stuff that would be very interesting for somebody particular, but not to anybody just perusing a library. It's a little bit of an odd choice to be in this random place. Master Vaughn has eyed all of you as you have entered, and when you enter the room proper, you see in the closest chair a familiar figure.
Yeah,
Dr Faust.
Oh, hey, it's you guys. I want
Good
to
to
say
see you.
Bill, Bob, Jeffrey.
Insight to know if he's taking the piss right now.
Both of you roll insight, and we'll see who's best.
Well, we don't need to roll for that.
Doctor?
It's not a lie. I do not remember you.
Oh, right, well, fair enough.
Wow. I'm Gruff Firestrings, the Tavernly Bard. How do you not remember me? I'm famous.
Yes,
Like a big deal.
Groff. Oh, I remember we went on did that thing, the adventure. Oh, we had times.
Name
Sure.
the adventure.
Surely, if you remember anyone, you remember Darshan.
His name's not Shirley.
Yeah. No, he got you.
I'm sorry. Like, I have a very small memory, and I have problems.
Small dick problems.
Wow.
I mean, it's lovely to see you again.
You two, friends.
Have you got like memory loss or something? It was like something happened on that car. that we left you on.
No,
He walked away at a specific place.
Sorry, in the pumpkin marketplace.
no. I just have a short memory. I do apologize. See so many faces, they all seem to just jumble together. Oh, how are we?
I was doing all right. Until this interaction. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm incredibly sorry. Maybe we shall
I didn't
get
ask
an
how you
adventure
were.
that really sticks in the brain.
Okay.
Master Vaughn just kind of does a quiet.
So Vaughn, have you reconsidered that dinner?
I'm afraid I have more work for you. A little bird told me that you have received your latest mission from the king. For we also have an interest in the House of Reflection currently. First off, though, can this fellow be trusted? He gestures a hand towards the giant Goliath now perusing the shelves.
Yes.
I'm gonna come up and just take interest in the fact that he's also interested. I'm not sitting on the couch anymore.
Now, we also received our own reports on the House of Reflection's current state. These disappearances and refusal to reply to missives is very disconcerting to all. Currently, in the present climate, we can't be breaking communication with such a powerful force.
And what do you need us to do?
When merely to return to Elder's Keep and to report to me first before all others.
That doesn't sound fishy at all.
No, seriously, guys, it's a great time.
Why?
Nothing to worry about.
What do you know that we don't know?
I'm afraid that I am currently not at liberty.
Insight.
Currently not at liberty to disclose such information, he says. You can still roll insight, but he's not technically...
I'm rolling against Faust.
Go. Oh, Faust.
No, nothing.
So, right. Unfortunately, he's a stone wall of emotionless beauty.
Don't worry about that.
I place a hand on the back of the chair,
Mm.
and I lean in. And because after hearing
As you lean
about
in, the slight butler, about 3/4 of your size, places a hand upon your chest to stop you, and he does.
Don't mess with Harry.
It's Reginald.
I'm just wishing to inform the Honourable Doctor that my loyalty to the Crown is beyond contestation.
Reginald actually turns to you. Reginald turns to you and goes, "Be that as it may, Master Stahffenberg, you will watch yourself in the presence of the Master."
Indeed.
You did not tell him your name.
Somebody's in trouble.
Interesting.
Also, a massive one starts talking again. Also, we are led to believe that certain anomalous activity has been reported in the area as well. If it comes to it that you come into contact with a physical sample of such an anomaly, we would like you to bring said sample back to the study for our investigation.
And how much beer money are we getting for this?
All of your worries will be settled on your
Do you
return.
have any? Put
Why
it in.
does no one ever tell me a number?
Numbers are like magic. They're all here and there. Best not get bogged down in the details.
Don't get bogged down with details, just the maths. Just want to know
That's-
that how many beers I can buy.
Well, I tell you, friend, you have one from me.
Friend.
Here you go, Gruff. One.
One, alright, fine.
Friend.
You know what, I will cash that in before we finish the task.
We also do have something else for you to take with you, which might expedite your travels. He holds a hand out towards Reginald, and Reginald smartly passes some sheet of paper into his hand, and he passes it along to you as well.
Let's go.
To Gruff. You hand it to Gruff.
Rough. Hi. Oh, right.
You're being handed a sheet of paper about the size of an A4 in real life. It is...
A1 for Gruff.
Whoa! Easy, mate.
It's on my wall.
Fucking hell. Right. What's it saying?
It seems to be some pass for something called the Hall of Transport.
I feel like I should write that down.
Oh, giving out the big guns.
And what does this do? I presume we gotta go find the Hall of Transport, and we're gonna get some form of pass from it.
You don't know about the Hall of Transport?
Faust, if I was a bigger man, I'd punch you in the nostril. But I'm not. I am
You'd
a
have to get
wordly
past
bard.
First.
If you were to travel back up towards Upper Dockside and go into the town towards the Royal and towards the Royal Dockyards, you'll find a small hall called the Hall of Transport, which is still operating transportation magic, which could take you as far as the outskirts of Shorehold.
Oh, lovely.
But I would not delay, for, as you might be aware, new legislation is making transport using magic almost impossible, and we don't know how long we'll be able to keep this up.
So we can either take the long trip or take the magic trip.
I do enjoy a good magic trip.
You're still on one.
You know
Are the side
nothing.
effects- Are the side
I like
effects,
I like to raise my hand as though I'm casting the spell. Like, you know nothing.
I swear he wasn't this creepy last time we spoke to him.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing transportation magic in action.
Alright, so cast it to a vote then. This includes you as well, Goliath. You're part of the party now.
Yes.
Come,
Magic
join us,
transport.
large friend.
It's not that invigorating, but sure.
So,
I'm- Yeah, I missed part of that because my mom came in and was trying to ask me a million questions.
Yeah, be right.
moms.
What?
Basically, we've been given a pass to the Hall of Transport that we can go and cash in and get as far as the outskirts of Shorehold on a magic rocket ship. It's not actually that. It's
Flying through the
I
skies.
know that song.
It's a U-boat, and
It's a shortcut to where we're headed.
pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
I vote we take a shortcut.
You hear when he said that he wants us to deliver the information to him before the king.
Don't you worry. I will get the information here.
What? No, we're a party, Faust. You're sticking with us this time.
It's like you don't trust me.
I fucking don't.
I don't either.
I think
Don't trust myself.
I
whisper
think we'll
that
take
to
the
Gruff.
shortcut. And
Whispering it, sweeter things.
That I just don't trust him.
I don't trust to speak about my thoughts in this room. So
Wise.
Well, my dear friends, shall we depart and begin this grand adventure?
yeah,
You know what?
let's
That's
go take that
that's the best thing you've said since coming back into our lives.
You two,
I turn around and
friends.
start to leave.
Right.
shortcut. Yeah, it's,
This was nice.
Lovely, lovely. Right. Let us.
Don't make like an accent split.
Ha
Do you say that after we've all left the room?
Yeah. He does the dad like, well. Oh.
I take it I might be the oldest one in the party.
oh, I don't know.
I
We'll have to
don't
check.
know.
Gruff is
But I was
69.
some have undisclosed ages.
I
Well,
am
sweet.
an age.
Yeah, I was gonna say once we leave, I want to say like I definitely feel like we should discuss after we find what's going on whether we should take it to the king first or not.
Yeah, I think we need to see the situation unfold. So at the moment, I would say go to the king first. That's just me.
Are you all having this discussion out loud in front of Faust?
In
front of Faust?
No, no. Or, oh,
He is with you.
right.
Perception.
Faust is with us.
Faust is here with
And
us.
he is...
But he is part of the party, and therefore will not betray us. because that
Are we not
is
supposed to trust
orders.
Faust?
Okay, listen.
Yes, because nobody ever does that.
I understand that what you need to tell the king needs to be told to the king. But I also work for these people on a very short leash.
Define that.
As in, I could die?
More of a crop than a leash.
Look,
We'll
I
do
don't
that
want to
right
get
now.
into, I can't get into specifics. Listen, I wish I could tell you,
You
but I can't.
actually, Faust, you do feel the slight headache when you mentioned dying, but it receded as soon as you started backstepping. It receded.
Oh, yeah, look, suffice to say, suffice to say, I do need to get that information to the correct place. But we're a team. We can figure it out. There are ways around, loopholes to be found.
If it's that important, I'm sure we can figure something. If we need to, we can maybe split the party. I'm not sure, but
Oh, you all are beautiful.
Whoa! I am but a simple DM.
I think it's fair to say
Dr.
right now.
Faust could take the information to name escapes me again because I'm terrible with names, and we could go to the king.
Von Schlinky.
Yeah, fine. If absolutely needed, that way we're not necessarily working against the king. I wouldn't want to work against the king, you know, but
When look, you wouldn't be working against the king anyway. Trust me.
We just made
Inside
out
check.
Whoa,
What's going on?
I think it's deception, isn't it?
What are we talking? Oh, what were the words exactly, Faust?
that it's
Not
that
working against the king.
it's not technically working against the king if we do tell Fawn first.
Roll an insight against Nathan's whatever he thinks is most suitable. I mean, whatever you click will be very telling.
Yeah, but we're not gonna make it.
but no metagaming.
Right.
But your characters don't know. They can't see the chat.
Oh fuck.
Well.
Look at that one.
Well.
Yeah.
Wait,
10 on deception. Oh, shit.
That is that's
Yeah.
very good
so
roll.
he had a nat 1.
Is
It's
it,
a nat one,
yeah,
so
a very good roll, but it started poorly. For some reason, your wiles failed you.
Bound to happen.
Othello, you can tell that he's trying to use very particular words to wheedle his way into a half truth. You can tell that much for sure. But other than that, I'm afraid you're no mind reader.
Naturally.
Naturally, of course, I'm rather gifted at magic, though. Right. Just double checking then, we are heading towards the Hall of Transport, are we not?
I don't know. Where are we? Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, just got the map.
However, if you did want to stop and buy anything, this would be the time to do it. If you're
I
low
would
on
also-
anything.
yeah, I was gonna say Gruff has all of our money, so
Do I?
yeah. Last I checked, you were holding all of the money. I was gonna say I'd like to find a place to change finally.
Hmm.
according to my character sheet, I have nothing. So
I have,
must have written it somewhere.
Nothing, you say?
Fucking hell.
I've never been to this squally bit of town before.
Maybe
Did
we
we not
spent
spend it
on
all? Yeah.
we spent we spent on something for Philip.
Well, there's definitely one of you who's not broke.
I have
have-
15 gold.
But
I think I have my starting goal.
but they have not revealed that information to you though.
I'm pretty sure we've spent it all on those fancy robes to go see the king.
Well, you are currently passing through a marketplace to make your way to Upper Dockside, so if anybody did want to disclose certain financial stability, this would be the moment. No? Okay.
No?
Can I just
I don't know, you
anyone
people.
else-
That's fair.
I've got 33 gold on me.
Does anyone need
So-
to stop for the shops for themselves?
Yes.
I mean,
So,
Right.
some potions would be of use.
Hmm.
shout actually.
Do we need rations, or are we not? Are
Check.
we hand waving that?
We will magic hand wave it for session 1. Just check, make sure you got like your 10 rations. Just if you haven't got 10 rations, get it up to 10 rations, and we'll start discussing that at a later date.
Okay.
That's if people can afford food.
I can.
I thought we can afford food.
Might have rations. I didn't realize you were doing rations.
Figuring it out.
I mean, can I not just pick up what I need from you know
Yeah.
my connections?
Oh yes. You're a good lad.
Cool. I'll have to put in a request next time I'm in town.
Yeah.
I wonder where the blacksmith or the fletch is.
No idea. The Apple Store.
Potion jar.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder where the potion is.
For every 1 ration, it is 5 silver pieces. So that's a day's worth of food for 5 silver.
And we're going to be traveling for 7 days back, correct?
You know that you're going to be getting to Shorehold first, so you are being transported to the outskirts of Shorehold. So you will have time to
I
stop
was-
off
I was more-
later.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna-
As
it's-
long as there will be somewhere to stop.
Yes. You will be able to find somewhere to stop, or if anybody is proficient with survival, they might be able to do some hunting and gathering for you at some point if you're really low. But this
No.
No, fuck no.
me picking berries, ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I'm much better at carving up the humanoid figures rather than the animal type.
Persuade the animals to climb into my mouth.
Okay, I actually have more rations than I thought. I thought I only had 2, but that's the weight. I'm silly.
Right.
Got a bit of one.
That's back.
I just changed it back.
Oh, we do have rations.
I mean, really, we should stock up on a few potions and elixirs and tinctures and
I do
lotions and
also have a
potions.
pumpkin corpse on me.
Pumpkin corpse. Oh, after a week, that's starting to pong a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry.
Actually, even longer. That has been in your pack for some time. It's like it's all at the bottom.
I'm-
It's going green.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna say I'm saving that to make a poison with later.
Yes, pumpkin poison, delicious.
just like slather it on your blade. You just stick your blade in and then Yeah. Dab it
Blade
into the
or arrows, maybe, because I do have
Yeah.
arrows as well.
Right.
Like, I might. How much would? Sorry, I was gonna say, how much is an arrow? Like, how much does an arrow cost?
The last place you went was Shorehold, and the guy was selling them for gold. However, here you'd be looking at 10 silver pieces.
it's sure the
These silver
material
pieces go into a gold.
100, isn't it?
What are we talking about? Arrows?
No, silver and gold.
Oh,
exchange rate?
exchange rates. Oh my god.
10 silver pieces make the gold.
10.
Can we not?
Yeah.
Can we not just?
So
Can we not
It
just
is
do
a
the
gold.
normal way? We'll just do it the normal way. 1 to 10 to 100 to 1,000 makes me happy.
What's 10 to 100 to 1,000?
So copper is 1, silver is 10.
You know, tens and tens and tens and tens. There you go.
Yes.
Like a penny to a
So it
pound.
is 100. 100. Look, if we're desperate for supplies, then I have gold that I don't really have. It's full.
I have the breakdown chart.
Mm-hmm. Please regale us.
Well, we're having this conversation while everyone's strewn across a marketplace.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this
Yeah, we like
guy
to
shall,
know.
It's great. It's great. Your we will say that your characters obviously know what the exchange rates are at the moment, so we're just catching up with the characters.
I've just put the exchange rate in the helpful bits.
Lovely. If everybody goes to my Discord with the helper bits, James has sportingly agreed to help us there. As for Othello, because I can see you in the potion shop, they have. They have all 4 of your traditional healing potions. You got your potion of healing, greater healing, superior, and supreme, going up 50 gold, 100 gold, 500 gold, and a 5,000 gold. The
Fucking 50 gold.
the 2 best ones there. He actually only has 1 of each of them.
Can I saddle up and say, good sir, I have been sent by the king to request 5 of your regular potions, please.
I beg your pardon?
I have been sent by the king. You must relieve yourself of healing potions.
I assume you've got a note with that.
Good sir, do I really need to inform you of whom I am?
Are you trying to swindle me?
I am the great Serpentius.
You know what? Get out!
You're fine. Worth a shot.
So I want to make sure I'm doing my math right. So you said rations are 5 silver each.
5 silver apiece, so like a day's worth of food's 5 silver in rations.
Okay. And arrows are 10 silver.
Yes.
So theoretically, if I wanted to get 20 arrows, that's 2 gold pieces.
Yes.
I'm trying to think how many rations I can get. I can't math right now.
You could always ask someone if they've got spare gold.
No need. I start singing in the middle of the market square.
Oh, la 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 la. Now it all makes sense.
Naturally putting my head down.
Would you like to regale us with a song or two?
I haven't got any prep, so let's just say I'm really, really good, and I don't want to run a performance.
Now,
I'm busy doing the recap. Right?
would it be a good song or a really, really good song? Because that might determine if you're getting disadvantage or not. I mean, a really, really good song's harder to do, and it's harder to pull off that.
Is it in this marketplace?
I mean,
Peasants.
being in the market, it's rather busy. So, in order for these people to stop what they're doing and then give you money, that they were just about to go buy their apple from the Apple shop. You know, they got the new iPhone 8. I don't even know what iPhone we're on at the moment. I'm Android.
Oh yeah, really good song.
A really good song.
It should be noted, I am proficient with my lute and in performance as well.
Oh right, well, roll with disadvantage then.
What roll? I'm proficient in both.
Yeah, you get a bonus to the roll. But this is but
I'm a well-practiced bard.
yeah, but this is gonna be a hard sell. This is the place where people will spend their money, not to give it away. So you go for it, pal.
There's a fight going on. They're just buying shit.
Well, they're busy, man. They're buying their own food. Not here to pay for you. That's what we like, though. Look at that.
Look what I could have had.
27.
Right. With a 15, you get 15 silver.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Good lad. Good lad.
So I think I did my math right on this. So I could get 20 arrows and 20 rations for 3 gold.
Sure.
Is that all the potions that are in this potion shop?
You have one. What was it? Superior and supreme. There's one each. Greater, there are 10, and let's say there are 20 common healing potions.
And how much are the common here?
They are 50 gold apiece.
I will take one.
You will take one common healing potion, 50 gold, and just so you're aware, a potion of healing will do 2d4 plus 2 on the Healy Bobs. It's okay, it's fun. We're having fun. Nice. What about anything else?
Does this guy sell molasses in a flask? A
Well,
small flask?
Where are you? In the middle.
I'm at the
You're-
apple seller.
You're at the Apple store. Does he sell molasses?
Yes, a small flask of molasses.
Oh, I get
And
it.
maybe small jars, like flasks, Harry.
What are you trying to accomplish, Darshim?
Prison napalm. It's been a while.
Are you trying to create explosives in my game?
No, it's for a spell.
What?
Really good spell.
Let's.
I assumed you were going to heat it up and throw it
No,
in some
no, it's
face.
actually a rather slow spell.
Ah ha ha ha.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. He doesn't. However, there is another store that sells something quite like it, and it is also 5 silver pieces for a little small thing.
And we'll buy one.
Yeah, you buy 5 silver's worth of molasses.
And are there any empty flasks?
It
Like
could-
any empty, like, kind of like the the little triangle ones that you would see, like in science.
Oh, like a
That's
be
what
like a
one of
beaker.
Beaker.
Like a-
Yeah.
Can I pass it
A
over
beaker.
to them?
You do not find any sort of glassware, I'm afraid.
Can I just give him one?
Yeah, you pull. It's a very small one, but yeah, you pull one out.
Sorry to
There you
interject,
go.
Can I just quickly run over to the party and be like, I found my gold! It was in my other notes! I actually have it out home. I found it.
I hid it in my loot.
We now have 129 gold.
Oh, that sounds loads better.
That's funny.
So, with the shop that me and Gruff are currently in,
Yeah,
what do we see?
you see. Let me just get my thing out of the way. It is a forge. It's a small forge. My maps are being a bit funny today. Yes, it's just a one-man forge, and he's a big burly guy, hammering away. The traditional image of what an old fantasy blacksmith looks like.
Yo, Mr. Blacksmithy. Do you,
I beg your pardon.
you buy things, and we'll just look past what I just did. Do you buy things as well as sell?
Depends what you're bringing me.
Just a simple dagger. Simple dagger.
He kind of puffs out some air and slats his hammer down with a loud clang and sallies up to you. Let's have a look then.
Give him the dagger.
Is it just a dagger?
It is a very good dagger.
Roll with disadvantage.
Oh my dagger with disadvantage. I can, unless I'm attacking him.
Do you recall where you got that? I mean, have fought goblins in the past before. Is it just a standard starting dagger? He kind of turns it around in his hand, does a few little knife tricks. It's all right, nothing fancy. I'll Give you 10 silver for it.
Marvelous deal.
Great.
Could have said anything.
Yeah. The dagger's out of sight and it's been replaced by 10 silver on the counter. There you go. Good lad.
Just check your DM, Scott.
Checking. Momentarily.
Say it out loud.
Say it out loud. I want to know.
I've always wanted to tell you how much I... Oh, wow, wow, okay.
There, the
I
claps.
want to see your Pete.
Yeah.
Can I also browse the shelf to see what's on the armor?
Yes.
See if there's anything that I might want, but
What was that?
Oh my. Hello.
Yeah, if you could just have a look at that, Scott, that'd be brilliant.
Give an again,
See, I haven't got anything in my thing.
In your thing, in your thing.
Yeah.
I can see your Ah, right, okay. Well, you definitely have all your starting stuff, which is a good start. Starting, haha. Funny, haha. Well, we'll go through it right, super quick then. Stunning. Just you can just say straight away either a light crossbow with 20 bolts or a simple weapon.
Light crossbow with 20 bolts.
Cool. Either a component pouch or an arcane focus. That would be the thing you use to cast magic. It's purely aesthetic.
Yeah, I've got that already.
Arcane focus. I think I remember. A dungeoneer's pack or an explorer's pack. I think you said explorer's pack when we were speaking. And then 2 daggers. That's what you would have.
Yeah, I've got the 2 daggers. I just need to fucking get them in here.
Be right. What else were we thinking about? And if you were to look online and just type in 5e explorer's pack, it will tell you all of the contents of the pack, which does have some cool stuff in there, really. Some cool ins and outs.
Range on... I'll just have a look.
Let's get that back up. Oh, bloody hell, I've done it again. There we go. Bloody hell. Media's flirting with me. I remember. Yeah. Just Danny's just responded to him as well. I can't see times, I can just see the thing. I'm not looking at the stream thing. I'm looking at Streamlabs, not looking at Twitch. It does not tell me the times of incoming messages.
Well, I'm just looking at your screen to see what you can expect.
Oh, what? Oh my god. It'd be right. Don't worry about it.
I'm not a meta gamer, so no need to worry.
It's okay. I love you all.
It's better. Everyone better. I win campaign.
I roll this and win. I have won D&D. Right.
I would like to win the game.
Oh, what have we done? Right.
I'm just.
You successfully persuade the DM to allow you to win.
As a bard, I sleep with the DM to get us advantage.
I roll to seduce the DM. Well, you don't need to roll because it's working.
Need to roll because it's working.
Imagine if you crit failed that. That'd be embarrassing. Right, is everybody like in a typey position that we're okay to move on?
No,
Yes.
I would like to just add one more thing.
Okay, just adding things.
Does this man have on his wall anywhere, like chain shirt or?
Very interesting question from you, sir. I'm a very interesting person, after all. Right. What, are you after chain mail? Chain shirt. I was about to say, are you sure you want chain mail?
Yes. Have I been able to take the time to change into my studded armor as well?
You found a secluded area.
Cool.
The high street.
You wish.
He does indeed have a simple chain shirt.
Marvelous. I would like to barter. How much? I forgot my voice for a second. How much for that chain shirt hanging up there?
He looks at you, then looks at the shirt, then looks at you. 60 gold?
60 what? Okay, interesting. We have proceeded to initiating negotiations. Interesting. I was thinking more like 40.
He does the
Teeth suck.
I don't know.
We can't see.
Yeah, well, you know the noise. You know what the noise means. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He makes the huffing sound, as if he's umming and ahhing about what you just said. Well, I mean, it takes about 20 to 30 gold to make it.
Exactly. So
You-
you're still making a very tiny
You're,
profit.
well, you're cutting right into my margin there, son. You can roll an insight check.
See if I know where your margin.
No, just what he said.
He's bluffing.
You know that he's fucking lying.
Now, listen here, my friend. I know for a fact that this very simple piece of armor actually only costs 12 gold to make. So I think you're making a very tiny profit.
Roll deception.
What? You just said I know.
Well, no, you know that he's lying, but that doesn't necessarily tell you what the price. You know the price. So if you want to say that, you will have to roll a deception with disadvantage because he knows generally what these kind of things cost. He made it. He has a real brain fart moment, and maybe just because you threw him by what you said, and he's like,
Such confidence.
yeah. You just swing your dick around. What figure did you say? What figure did you say? Did you say 20 gold?
I think I said no. I think I said 12 to make.
12 gold to make. And he's like, I tell you what.
You want to do a bundle?
I tell you what. I'll keep it secret. You're saying that is your margin. Right? If you come down to 35.
He's being dead sheepish. He goes, oh yes, yeah, all right then, yeah, deal. He gets it off the wall, and he actually gift wraps it for you as well.
Oh, I rip off the gift wrapping and put it on.
It's you leave pretty pink paper shredded all over the floor, and rose petals and the glittery bags in the corner.
Oh, keep the rose petals.
Yeah.
Give the rose petals.
I work really hard on that gift wrapping.
That's good. Ignore what the fuck I just. I don't know what that was.
Oh my.
Rolling an attack on the paper.
With nothing.
I hate pink.
Do you sell quarter staffs?
Well, not. I suppose. I mean, he goes to a corner and pulls out like a length of cylindrical wood, and I usually use this in woodworking projects. But I mean, it would suit your needs, I suppose. Seems like a very clean bit of wood, almost like a giant dowel.
What wood is it made of?
Do you know wood? In fact, roll
You know.
I suppose I would, bringing
wood.
what I...
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have discussed this.
I tell you what, you can either roll a history about wood, or you can roll Arcana about staffs to see if this is suitable.
Do you know what? I'm not... I don't even... Can I roll both?
I tell you what, I can pick for you if you like.
I know for a fact I'm going to fail on Arcana.
Roll a
Bardic
history.
inspiration.
That can be done. Is that a
What does
D4?
that mean?
Is that an extra D4, is it?
D6.
A D6. So when you roll for the skill, you roll an extra D6 on top and add it.
Sorry,
Okay.
a D8. Because I'm 5th level.
What hell? Nice.
D8. So I'll roll that and then
D8 on top.
one D8.
18.
I'll be right back.
You've come across many a staff before.
In my training at the school.
This seems to be some kind of pine.
Softwood. No.
Yeah, you would look at it and say this is pretty much going to break after a spell. It will channel your magic, but I don't know for how long.
I believe that is unsuitable for my needs, I'm afraid, my friend.
Yeah, he
Thank
shrugs.
you very much.
Yeah,
for-
he shrugs and takes it back to the corner and puts it back towards the rest of the timber.
I will go across the market square. To this shop.
Ah. You enter the Fletchers.
I did.
Yeah. It's a
Anyone else want to do anything before I do
Sell my
this?
leather
leather armor.
armor.
He looks at your leather armor and will take it for 50 silver.
Silver.
Mm-hmm,
Deal.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
5 gold. Like,
But he does not give it you in gold. He gives it you in silver.
Have all the shrapnel.
You take the shrapnel
I meant to be keeping it silver.
just to be a dick.
You never know when a cannon may come about, and you need to stuff that cannon with shotgun
Yeah.
shells.
You fucking bloody right there.
Well, like, the last thing you want to do is fill it with gold coins, don't you? Oh, but I don't want to do that. No. Oh, it's like,
It certainly
oh,
won't kill the werewolf.
it's like Chicken Run. No, me eggs. Oh, I'm 31. Right, Othello, you have crouched through the doorway and entered the Fletchers. It is a small shop, covered in feathers and wood shavings and all that good stuff. Can I help you, tall master?
Yes, good afternoon. I'm wondering if I could procure a sling. Do you deal in such things?
Fancy yourself the hunter, do you?
I have dabbled on my father's estate, but I need to practice a bit more.
Oh, he hears the word estate and go, oh, yes, right away, bear with me 1 second, sir, 1 second, sir. And he bundles off into the back room and you hear, like, very large crates falling around, crashing about him. And he's like, oh, bastard, fuck. He brings out a simple sling and he goes, here you are, sir. That's 1 silver. Actually, no, 5 copper for you, sir, of course. You do you actually have copper on your person?
I don't need copper for what I was about to do next.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lay 1 gold down on the table and say thank you for your great customer service. I will tell my friends about this store.
Sir.
Yeah.
This is far too much.
Well, what else would you offer me for this one gold?
He's looking about the shop a bit nonplussed. He's like, oh, I don't know if I can take this, sir. He seems genuinely stuck between a rock and a hard place. His emotions are getting the better of him holding this shiny coin.
I'm afraid that is all I have on me. I only have gold. So I am afraid I cannot pay. I cannot give you the copy you desire. So please, for my gratitude, take this gold.
He starts welling up and goes, Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Alwyn's blessings to you.
And to you.
all the while internally, I'm just thinking, bleeding heart of the world.
Unite.
Lord Rot.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
You have a sling, and he I'm told is it darts? Do they launch darts? Very funny, very funny. No, I'm.
Rocks, I think slings.
Is it just you pick a rock off the ground and launch it?
Drawing the ammunition from your rubber case or other containers, blah blah. Ammunition cups, blah blah. Improvise.
Oh, you stick a Molotov cocktail in that bitch.
Thrown. Yeah, what does
I mean, it just says ammunition, so I'm assuming it's rock. Well, normally in the real world it is rocks, but.
Well, I'm sure you could use like ball bearings, or maybe if there was something that had like an orb that had a spell attached to it that you could fling towards to, you know.
Where was it again?
I would say like a ball bearing.
Yeah, it does 1d4. I'll say for now you grab a handful of rocks up off the ground. So you have 20 of them. You have 20 rocks and just run the sling as it says.
Be careful. Watch out for teeth.
All I know is if you hit someone with that, someone's getting stoned.
Brr. Right.
I turned my nose up at that joke.
Alessandra,
Yes.
please roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I don't know shit.
You are just really interested in the new iPhone. That's like, it's just, yeah. You notice,
right next to
boo.
it. Do I notice anything?
No.
Cool.
Well, nothing that you weren't already aware of that makes you notice it again. You already know, but you're not bothered.
I'm so desperately curious, but there's nothing I can do about it.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm just, it's okay. I'm having a great day. I'm having a great time, and you know what? Like, I just stacked up on rations and arrows. I'm doing great.
Don't just mix baking and changing oil. Right, double checking everybody. Marketplace all ticked off. We all good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, we make our way towards Upper Dockside, and you find a main street. It's rather large, with tall houses and shops and whatnot overlooking it. And as you walk down it, you see in the distance this what must be the Hall of Transport. It's this large circular stone building, and you see flashes of lights coming from the main gates. But ahead, yeah, there's street signs as well. It's like yeah, the Walk of Fame as well. Yeah, it's all there.
Let's go see the daylight rave.
As you walk down this street, however, you see what appears to be some kind of roadblock or guard post. Here you all are. As you approach as well, you see one particular house with a wagon outside it, and what appears to be a tiefling man loading boxes and bags on the back in rather a hurry. The window in the front of his house appears to be smashed as well, and glass glitters the floor.
Do we know it's his house?
He seems to be coming in and out, carrying boxes. He roll an insight check. Roll an insight check. Immediately.
I've heard of daylight robbery.
Yeah, you've. Roll an insight check. A 10. Everybody roll an insight. Everyone rolls an insight check. You are seeing somebody going in and out of a house that's broken. It looks like it might be broken into. But...
Yes, Faust.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
What a perfect time to have a crit. I sure wouldn't need that later in the night.
Oh my. Everyone except Darsham and Gruff, I'm afraid. The rest of you, you could probably tell this man is in a panic rather than in a malicious hurry. You could probably surmise that this is indeed his home, and he is trying to make a hasty escape. You also can tell, both Alessandra and Faust, you can see he is eyeing up the street towards the guards, almost like with just pure panic.
Yeah. Can I do a perception check to, have a look at the guards and just give them a once over?
Yeah. They are sat at this. It looks like a guard post, really, almost like a waypoint through the street, which has been haphazardly put together. They seem to be raucously laughing and joking, and the odd person will walk by them and get a trip or a kick or a little elbow in the ribs or stuff. They're being very hooliganish.
I know this
Can I-
regiment, it's the chavs.
Yeah.
Can I assume that they are drunk?
No, you can assume that they are not drunk. You know the difference between a drunk and a dick, and they seem to be all dicks. This is a sausage fest in that direction. You also see, as well, with your 19, you can see that there is a huge pile of goods stacked up among them as well.
They're confiscating gear. I whisper that to the party. One second, ladies and gentlemen. Good sir.
What do you want?
A favor.
I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy. Roll.
I'd like to take out. Sorry, go on.
Roll another perception, but with advantage.
Oh. Advantage and perception.
Nice.
Well,
from this position, you can now see quite clearly through the doorway, and you see another tiefling, a woman, and she seems to be looking at the pair of you with terror in her eyes, and she's holding a bundle close to her arms.
I would like to take out my gold.
Weed.
Take out my gold, give it to him, and say, "You and your wife spend the night in the inn. Me and my colleagues are going to take your cart. We are going to get through this blockade and get to the other side."
You can't. We're not. I'm sorry, sir, but we're not staying. Haven't you seen?
Well, in that case, if you need to get out of town and you're taking the cart, me and my colleagues will hide in the back.
Well, you being in Elder's Keep for a while now, you've seen the decline. Faust, you've seen the decline of law and order and equality, and you could probably tell that he wants to leave town. He wants to leave the city in a hurry. He is loading all of his possessions and he's getting out.
I'm trying to impart, like, we're only going down the road, and this is a sack of 15 gold to help you upon your future journeys.
What do you mean? Down the road?
We just wish to go to the House of Transportation.
Wait, you have a pass?
We have business there.
Sir, I beg of you, please take us with you.
I'd like to, like, as discreetly as I can, kind of like mime to the group to come over and join this conversation.
Everybody quite actively sees that. Yeah. With Othello in the back just looking at
My,
Oh, I'm very much there.
Yeah.
Tiefling, blocking out the sun.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll spawn. I'll protect you from the fires.
Does the pass have a limit on how many people we can take with us?
No.
No, I don't see why not.
It's almost like as powerful as like a royal pardon. It just is very vague in what it says. But as long as it's got a signature on it, you're good to go.
if we
Can I
take...
check that pass that it's in my pocket to see if there is a signature?
You
Check to see if it's actually official.
you check it. There does indeed to be a signature. Roll a investigation. Nice. Judging by the signature, it doesn't strike you as anything that remotely looks like Vaughn on there. But knowing who the man is, you probably surmise that this was never intended to have his signature on it anyway.
Okay, I'm
Satisfied?
yes.
So, are we agreed to take them with us then?
They will get us across the border, across this blockade, anywho.
Actually, I could do with your help with that. Actually, the guards, they're only stopping, well, people like us. And he kind of looks towards Alessandra and then over her shoulder at the woman in the house.
Oh, well, then this is easy. We put the tieflings in the bag, hide them under some sheets. I'm fairly quick with my tongue, and we do have a bard. I'm sure we can buck our way through this situation.
Gonna fuck our way
That's
through. I'm in.
I want to come over here and talk to the wife with presumably her baby,
Mm-hmm.
and just like, you know, just calm her down. Just like, hey, you know, we're gonna get you guys out of here. And we're gonna make sure your baby's safe.
Roll persuasion. See if you can persuade her to calm down. You are the reassuring hand she needed. Congratulations.
I feel good.
Okay, people with horns, into the sacks.
Into this.
I kind of take extra care to make sure that, like, the woman and the baby are all right as we're getting in.
They have horns.
Oh, that's above me. Okay.
Faust as well. You also know, because obviously you are super skilled and super knowledgeable about the area. This main street is joined with parallel alleyways that follow it and cut through each intervening street. So you know there will be more dark and secretive ways of getting past this waypoint, if you did decide to split the party.
I do not agree with that. I say we have myself and Graf up front, the others in the back, as hiding as best they can, and we bullshit our way through. Yes?
Do you realize how large I am?
Oh yes, you sit in the back as, you know,
Just sends the whole front up.
you are the guard of our merry
Wearing
caravan.
the suit.
And he looks dapper.
I know, right?
But
Want
I'm
me to
suggesting
get-
he sits in the back with hiding as best we can the tieflings. We scooch our way through this little blockade and on to our merry way.
You want me to get in that?
You can walk alongside if you wish. I'm just suggesting that we bob the tieflings in, duck them under some sheets, and bullshit our way through this.
There is a stocky pack horse pulling this small wagon, and you would be able to take him by the reins and lead him
Where?
forward. He is invisible.
Oh,
It's the horse of many colours.
Yes.
This time it's
Beautiful horse, of course.
transparent.
this time it's cobblestone.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's cobblestone.
He identifies as elsewhere.
I thought just naming the horse Cobblestone from this point on.
Cobblestone.
Yeah, I
That's great.
Cobblestone.
Cobblestone the horse.
So,
I
you in
am.
agreement with
I would probably well, your scaly friend might also draw attention, I'm afraid.
into the sack.
Guys,
I was
self.
gonna.
All fine, into the sack, into the sack.
If we need to, I could cast invisibility on Darshman myself.
Well, I just wave my hands in front of my face and change my form with disguise self. As long
And
as they don't touch me, they shouldn't find out.
it is successful.
I now look like a
No.
human.
I'll happily hide in the back. That's fine.
So we have, if that is the plan, we have 3 people in the back with a little baby.
Hidden as best we can. We'll just try and cover them and stay quiet. Gruff, you and me up front. We will commence the communications and.
So are we going to be? I'm just going to move you guys.
Suppose I'll take the
Oh.
horse by the reins and follow suit.
If I could sit on it.
I'm to the
You
back.
sit
There we go.
under it.
So
I
like
do
that,
question.
like that we're saying.
I have a question of like, would this be necessary, and also would it be like possible to use command on the baby to make sure it doesn't cry?
Oh wow, that's
Don't cry.
cool.
Just quiet.
The baby is soundly asleep right now.
Okay. Then I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to kind of cover our bases.
Yeah.
Totally just remind me, I have spells.
Wait a minute. I did spend all my life learning how to do magic.
So do I. funnily.
Why I used mine.
I think the tiefling can be on the same point as me.
Yeah, we'll just we'll just do it like that for now. Right. You approach the waypoint, and immediately the guards notice your approach and lazily jaunt their way in front to kind of block your progress. Oh, what's it carrying?
Oh, just merely trinkets and baubles that we sell.
That you what? Sorry.
So
No, we sailed.
You say?
Sail them north.
Who we say?
Sail
Yeah.
Yes, we sell trinkets for sales.
Sounds like you're trying to deceive them, Faust. Would that be accurate?
We sell sailing trinkets.
now it sounds like he's trying to deceive the DM.
Hmm.
Sounds like a perfectly logical way of making a living.
I am successfully deceived. Oh, yeah. What you doing down this way then?
Well,
Not the dockside.
Well, yeah, but stuff comes in from upper dockside. You want stuff going out, you go down dock.
this we
We're
sold
going
on.
down dock from upper dockside because we were just up at the castle, which is obviously north part of the sea. So we're
What What you doing up there then?
Long way. Ah, we're just selling our trinkets for sales.
We make mighty sales on our sales and trinkets.
Trinkets for sale.
So much so that we can set sail with how many sales we sell on our trinkets for sales.
You bought a boat then?
The great thing about this venture, there are so many platitudes.
My friend,
The wind is beneath us.
the boat buys itself.
Ah. You know, you're one of them smart fellas, aren't you?
We do really try.
I just sort of like look up into the sky and puff.
Don't
Right.
mind him. He just really wants to be a horse.
Nothing dangerous aboard there I should know about, is there?
Just my sharp wit.
And the sails, of course.
Trinkets for the sails.
He gives it like the tire kick once over. He's, you know, you've kind of suppressed any curiosity as to what you've got. All right then, be on your way. Just no trouble round here, right?
I will give you up.
Oh,
All right, move on, get out, move on.
Yes.
under my breath, I go, fucking idiots.
And you, I'm so sorry.
Bye, Steppenwolf.
Oh my god.
And the fuck is Steppenwolf?
Hey, Bob.
And
It's a villain from DC.
you very successfully make your way past the blockade, and you make your way to the Hall of Transport with its gates wide. As you approach, you see another flash of blue light from inside, and then quiet. As you approach, a man at the door waves the wagon in. The gate is so large that it will permit the wagon and all of you in.
Lovely.
I think maybe we should get out now, guys. We're safe. And the tiefling clambers out of the sack.
Just after transport?
No, you are in the Hall of Transport now. He was merely scared of these guards.
As we pull in, I'd like to turn to Dr. Faust. Maybe we should go to sales.
All those sails?
Tickets for sales. Like, no one's thought you never see enough baubles on sales on ships. Maybe that's a venture.
I can get ideas.
You need an investor. Hey, Stahffenberg, do you reckon you know any investors that have plenty of money to fund this little business idea?
I know many people with plenty of money.
Right, nice and vague. Great.
It
Doesn't
depends
sound
on
arrogant at all.
It's gonna be such fun traveling with
Yeah.
you. If I haven't said
I might have been more useful if you invited me onto your adventure. On your venture.
I just did.
You're just asking him. Do you know anybody that could give us money?
You're right. I did.
He might want to been. He might want to have been involved.
No, he's not allowed to. He's a horse.
He's involved. He's the mule.
Right.
Oh.
You
Calm down, little one.
You have successfully. Oh, hold on. Cough, cough, cough. Made your way to the Hall of Transport, and inside you see this large circular dais that these what appear to be wizards are surrounding and appear to be chanting with blue flames in braziers all lighting up the room.
Blue flame.
God,
Grey dwarf eyes are needed.
Grey Dwarf. Go-
Can I passively listen to what they're chanting?
You hear chanting.
Phenomenal.
What do you want to learn? What is it?
Oh, kind of. Maybe what the words for the spell sound like.
Roll me an Arcana. You know this to be a rather. It sounds to be rather like an open-ended transportation spell, as in they keep it so multiple people can increase its power and effectiveness as needed.
Hey,
Interesting.
you have the pass. You've got to show it to the guys.
Yeah, sorry, right, I do have pass. Right,
Do I know these people?
This guard cuts you off and goes, "What's your business here?"
We have a pass.
Oh well,
Pass.
I'd hope so if you're blocking my doorway.
Before we do, Adam did ask you a question as well.
Go on, Adam.
Do I know these wizards?
The wizards, not personally. However, they do have the regalia of the House of Reflection of the wizards. You, however, would not wear that kind of thing. You'd have your own kit from your house.
No, but I'm a mere sorcerer's apprentice.
Yeah, there is a lot of inter-house competition. So you do wear different colours, and you typically give each other a bad time, or just a hard time, you know. Like these are the nerds, you know. They're the nerdy wizards.
Yeah.
You're the edgy sorcerers.
About as fucking edgy as a Satsuma.
I bring out the hall pass.
The whole.
The whole pack.
Oh, sorry, wrong pass. You hand over the very official looking document, and he goes, "Yeah, looks all right."
Yeah, this will take us right into the main office headquarters of the House of Reflection, won't it?
No.
Right.
You what?
The big bosses.
You what?
I'm just joking.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, can I roll an insight on that? What the fuck?
that's pretty far.
Don't ask, don't get.
Look, if you want to get that far, we're gonna have a lot more wizards on shift to get that done.
Alright,
In fact, you said that so loud that one of the younger wizards looked over in terror.
This whole time, can I
I don't think I'm ready for that.
starting to mimic the words?
Oh, you kind of mumbling it to yourself.
Yeah, to see if I can memorize it myself.
Mm-hmm. What class are you again, Darshan? Where are you?
I'm a sorcerer.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Welcome to the club.
All right. If there's nothing else, get everything you own, all valuables. Is the wagon coming along too? Yeah, the tiefling goes, yes, absolutely. Well, get it on the dais, hold still, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. and have a good trip. Yeah.
Can I put my hands in the air like I'm on a roller coaster?
Of course you can, pal. Yep, boop-a-doo. Excuse me. Yeah. As you get up on the dais, you see that the room is indeed a complete circle. There is a double door to your right, which is currently shut and flanked by 2 guards. The wizards begin to chant.
Can I quickly see if I can tell what's behind that door?
Yeah. Roll common sense.
Alright. 1 second.
I don't know. Roll.
Wait 1 second.
You gonna
1 second.
ad hoc a thing? Rolling a D100. 17 on a D100. Oh my day.
Common sense has failed.
Yeah.
The doors are closed.
It is a shut door. It is a shut door.
They're made from mahogany.
Right. If you want to stop them from sending you, you have but mere seconds to change your minds. As the chanting grows louder. Just basically saying, we are about to leave Elder's Keep.
That's how we
As
stop it, or
he
that's how
starts
we...
No, we're continuing on. Just saying, if there was anything
You just
further,
want to make sure.
anything further.
as we're like being teleported, can I go? The rowers don't stop rowing. The river keeps on going.
We don't know where we're going.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Who on earth are these people? Oh, I know. I was saying that in character.
What have I got myself into?
Othello, you feel the very familiar tingle of transportation magic filling the area. A tingle. The Othello tingle.
It's touching your taint a little.
That's the one.
Slipped right in the gooch.
Yes. You have been transported before, Othello, and this is a familiar feeling.
Yeah.
There is
My hand in my waistcoat pocket.
Yes. Well, onwards and upwards, gentlemen. There's a brilliant flash of white-blue light, and then there's rushing wind and the sound of heavy rain blasting past you as you are transported through magical planes and whatnot. And we will do that. Boop. Whoa, that map is big. There we go. Scroll it out. Scroll it out.
I didn't realise having the splash zone.
This is the splash zone. And boom. About there. You reappear on what appears to be some kind of circle of stones, and all the stones are carved with magical runes, and they're all glowing blue. And as you appear and the light fades, the light upon these stones fades as well, back to normal rock. No one around. There is no one around to greet you. It just seems to be like a circle on a deserted hill with a small track leading down to the main road.
Would I know this place?
Yeah, you would know. You would know. This is just north up the road from Shorehold. You would have travelled here by horse and cart, all the way from the Wizards' College in the south. You would have travelled here. I'm afraid that transportation was not afforded you on your travels to your apprenticeship. It's rather expensive. Go on.
I was going to say, can I ask the tieflings where they're heading to?
We have family in Shorehold, and we'd be more than welcome to share our wagon on the journey.
Perfect. We will probably have to find other transportation when we reach Shorehold.
Yes. You are about 2 days from Shorehold, and these 2 days are rather uneventful. Just while we've got rations in our mind, just take 2 rations off. We're still deciding what we're doing, but we'll take 2 rations off for the journey. And after your 2 days of travel, you arrive in the city of Shorehold, which is rather familiar to some of you. Actually, to all of you in different circumstances. You have been there before. It's very familiar.
Weren't we here before?
Yeah.
Oh look, I recognize you. We've been here before.
Oh my god. Right, let me boop. Let me get them back into the material plane. There we go. Right. Everyone makes it through. The tieflings pull up the wagon alongside the... What was it called again? The Leaky Trough was the inn, if you recall.
Yes,
The Leaky Trough. Yes. Pull up alongside the Leaky Trough. The tiefling family are so relieved to make it through the gates, and you don't feel the same negativity from the guards here as you did in the capital. This wave of prejudice doesn't seem to have reached so far south just yet.
To Stahffenberg. I know a little bit of trivia about this place, Shorehold.
Stahffenberg. Pardon?
That's what I said.
You said Stahffenberg, it's Stahffenberg.
Right, Stahffenberg. Othello, would you like to know a little bit of trivia about this place?
I know a little bit, but sure.
So, speaking of shore, Shorehold, this town we find ourselves in, isn't actually on a shore, or doesn't have a shore, but it is on a cliff.
Can I have overheard him call him Othello and figure out that that's his name?
Of course you can. Yeah.
Thank you.
You internally kick yourself. So stupid. he must have thought I was a fucking idiot.
I did.
It's true. I did do that.
They also used to have a severe overpopulation of animated pumpkins. Right, tavern.
As
Realised it was good this time. But
as you're about to leave, the tiefling does do a whole shaking everybody's hand. He's so relieved, and he just thanks all of you just for seeing him and his family safely to Shorehold.
Scott, did you get my message?
I probably did.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wrong about. Oh, I'm confused. I don't know when that happened. You'll have to remind me.
Look, I dangled gold, and he didn't take it. So
Oh no,
I still have gold.
you do.
I still have gold.
He did not take it.
Didn't take it.
It's fine.
The
take it.
tiefling. He had tried to offer him gold, and he was like, "Oh my god, you have a pass? Please just get us out of the
Yeah.
city."
Yeah.
So rather than taking the gold, he took the opportunity to leave with us.
And
Just wait. How
yeah.
poor I was.
After that, they turn away and they start unloading the wagon, which appears to be into a small house immediately behind the tavern. And you see, let's just say, like an old family of tieflings come out, and they're so happy to see them, and they start helping them unload all their cargo.
Oh my god, love and family.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Moving on.
Can I do want to take the opportunity to say goodbye to them and
Yeah.
like their baby.
Yeah.
Like so.
Can I ask for each of their names?
No. You may not ask for their names.
Bill, Bob, Willie, Joe, and Jimmy.
There we go.
Yeah,
What
Fantastic.
about the old ones?
Old Bob and old Joey, Jimmy, Jamie.
Ira, thanks, Queen.
How does old Bob have a cat?
A tiefling cat.
Just stay over here.
Yeah, she's also has the same look of relief, and she shakes your hand as well, Alessandra. Alwyn's blessing to you, dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was a good transaction.
Pap?
Um,
Yep. You guys lead Othello to the local watering hole.
Is there anything happening in the streets?
Come on, Othello.
Is any changes to Shorehold that we may notice?
No, actually. It seems to be rather unchanged, except obviously any cargo or market stalls have moved about a little bit, as they usually do. So,
That's because we broke off them.
yeah, the odd thing's been moved. The market district was a bit torn up. That's a bit further down the road.
So we're going into the leaky trough.
Yeah,
aren't we?
you enter.
talk to the
Actually, well,
tieflings
one
first?
sec.
Okay.
Let me.
What's the doings, but
Yep, we're back. Tieflings are there. Go on.
back in the room. Back
If you ever find yourself in Kirkfelby Dale, my family will be very hospitable towards you.
Of course. Thank you, sir.
My father is the Baron of Kirkfelby Dale.
Oh,
Look after you.
well, thank you. Thanks again. Alwyn's blessing to you.
And to you.
There you go. Fantastic.
That's fantastic.
A little bit of RP.
RP. Good lad.
Yeah.
Good lad. That's what we like to be.
Fucking needs to happen sometime, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think we've been really good with that.
Just say, thank you very much.
You enter the leaky trough, which once again remains rather unchanged. Yeah.
It's almost like
All
you
the same
didn't change it
fellas.
anyway.
As Faust begins to cross the room to the bar, one man points and goes, "Hang about! It's them who did in them pumpkins!" The whole room's like, "Way!"
Glory.
I like to the others. Was I there for that?
Wait, was he there? Was he there for that? Let's...
I don't think he was there for all of it. I think he left partway through that battle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
Did he hit a pumpkin at any point?
Yeah.
Let's say yeah. It's one of them dudes who did it in pumpkins.
Yes!
Last time we were in here, I played a song of mine, and it was received rather well.
Mm.
Yeah,
My
I was gonna.
reputation preceded me here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right,
I
so
was
last
actually gonna say, like, I wanted to say really excitedly, like, oh, Griff, will you play another song?
The barman actually puts a hand outward and gestures towards you and goes, "And Master Firestrings himself.
How's it going?
You don't have your loot on you by any chance?"
I always have my loot on me.
Well, come on then.
I don't remember how.
And as he says it, he brings out flagons enough for each of you and starts pouring them. Yay! Roll a performance with advantage.
I was gonna say I'm gonna reprise the song that I last sang in this.
Ah.
Which we called something. My Shadow. I think.
Something or other.
But yeah, so I was gonna ask if I could have advantage, but you've already said it, so.
Of course.
Oh.
You do it well enough that everybody is happy, although you know full well you have not captured the moment as you did last time. But this is more of a disappointment for yourself only. Everybody else is more than happy. And if you were to approach the bar right now, you would find a free ale waiting for you.
I go to the bar first, then I return to play for the rest of the night.
Oh,
I'd also like to have a drink.
I would like to purchase a bottle of spirits.
Bottle of spirits. Well, tell you what, here's a first shot on me. And then he hands a bottle to you. He hands a fresh, unopened bottle to you, which seems to be something better than what is in your glass currently.
I'd like to lift up my mask and take the drink as quickly as I can.
You take that shot, and he says, 20 silver for the bottle, I'm afraid, pal. Doesn't grow on trees, that stuff.
Well, I do not have any silver, but here's a gold. Take it as a tip. Get a drink on me.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll make sure that you're well fed for the rest of the night then. And he tucks it away in a pocket.
Wonderful. Can I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glasses, please?
Of course. And they are out in a flash.
Pour everyone a shot, and I'll take one over to the stage, and I'll put it on the side and say, like, just mime, like, here's your one drink. And then go and sit back down.
You have to roll anything for the drinks.
James, what's that in your arms, pal?
I was just gonna add some ambience.
Oh, good lad. You don't necessarily need to roll just yet, but we'll see what else you want me to let you do. At the moment, though, you are soon surrounded by the local farmhands and hangers-on of the tavern who are telling you about all the little bullshit stories that have happened since you've left and are asking you to regale them with your adventures.
That's the 12.
Honestly, if you want to know the story the best, Gruff's got this incredible set of songs that captures it all.
Everyone turns around.
Remember to thank him with your golden pockets.
As everyone turns around, I want to
Gather round all, come and take a seat in our great hall, and then I will continue going.
Of course. Go on, Othello, what were you saying?
I want to turn to this person,
Darsham.
Darsham, and almost lean in and be like, I've never been to a tavern before.
As you
What
do
I
it,
with this?
all
Drink it.
all 8 foot of you force this farmer right out of the way. Like a knife through butter, he just slides out of your way. Oh, I guess I'm being moved.
Take the whole drink.
Yeah, and you
Drink it once, and then enjoy.
Okay.
oh, you said right, he's 18. Oh. He's an 18 nobleman's son, and
And I have never been to a tavern before.
oh dear.
Then remember to ask for another.
Oh, you want another? Here you go. There you go.
Yeah, you now have 2 shots in front of you and a flagon of ale.
I take another one and put it on the stage.
I'd like to drink my drink as well.
So I'm just here with a flagon. Flagon?
A flagon?
Whole flagon. Is in a barrel.
You're a big dude.
Blah blah blah.
He might not give you another one of them, but he might start doing normal sizes from now on. But he's seen all 8 foot here.
You have a flagon and 2 shots. Can I lean over and go, you know what is really cool to do when you're drinking in a tavern? Is you take that shot and then you bomb it into the flagon. It's a great time.
He's not lying. It really is a good time.
You see, I'm not always alive.
I have no reason to distrust these people in this place. So
You do not.
I do that.
Do you just drop the one, or do you just go and drop both in?
I down the first shot.
Yeah.
Because that's what they said, and then I take the second one
And bomb it.
Bomb it.
It's just so new. That's
It's tingling in my
that-
fingers.
yeah. That is the feeling you experience, just newness.
I like to think we're all just watching him, just like, yeah, what's gonna happen?
It's like
As
ego.
soon as the glass is empty.
It's almost like ego eating the ratatouille. Oh my god. What is this? What is this liquid?
I undo my top button.
Oh wow. He went there, guys.
Oh, yeah.
He went there. Ooh.
Thought they were centaurs, not as smart as he seems.
You were just cutting to you halfway through.
Yeah, literally just going down and just picking a random one. In their faces.
Once I've watched Othello. I think was it Othello or Otello? Othello.
Hello.
Once I watch him like finish drinking or whatever he's doing with his beverages, I'd like to drink my own and then like enjoy some dancing.
Just cool. Oh,
Just on your own at the front of the
F11.
stage, rocking out to this song.
Yeah, like I did last time.
Just
So,
poke
yeah, we're drunk.
do I need to roll? Do I need to roll anything for the beverages?
For drinking or for dancing?
I'm definitely gonna roll for the dancing, but I want to know if I should roll something for the intake of the beverage.
You roll a Constitution saving throw. It's gonna be an easy one. You drink very often. In fact, you hunt for the buzz.
Okay. So just Constitution.
Constitution saving throw. Saving throw.
I'm trying to figure out where saving
On
throws
the-
are.
Proficiency bonus.
Okay, so that is like, is it this?
That's the one.
Or is-
That's the one.
oh,
Oh dear.
Well,
Oh,
fucking shit.
oh dear.
Puppetry of rock and roll.
Oh dear.
What was stronger?
Yeah, you just
Fuck.
yeah. You're good and toasted.
All right.
Take a look at her and I'm like, you're cut off.
Yeah.
You ignore
One
him.
fucking drink.
You ignore him as you approach the dance floor.
Okay.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
I'm great.
Now you must roll performance with disadvantage.
That's what I figured. I was waiting for you to say it.
Wouldn't it be an advantage because she's like all loosey goosey?
It's not the right kind of loosey goosey, I'm afraid. She overdid it.
Yeah. Just like last time, I was hoping to redeem myself.
What would you prefer? Would you prefer dancing like an idiot or falling over and not getting the chance to dance like an idiot?
I want to dance like an idiot.
You dance like an idiot. Don't want to close my eyes.
Yeah, I like to think I'm just like way over dramatically dancing. At this point, I'm like what's the word for it? Like doing interpretive dance almost.
It's better on the dance floor.
Well, you know, like when the dance floor's packed and like as soon as you start dancing, people start doing that to you. That's kind of what's happened now.
Just watching me make a fool of myself.
Eventually, once Alessandra is fully idiotified on the dance floor. That's the one.
I had a great time though.
Yeah, very, very good. The barman heads in. Did I even draw a back? There is no a back, but he finds food. He brings out. Yeah, he cooks in the cellar. That's an upstairs. I don't know. It's fine. Let's say there is.
Yeah, the person's out back grilling.
Yep. He brings food out on in bowls and trays, and he fills. Let's say that table. That table at the back of the room. He fills it with stews and meat and loads of gravy, all the good stuff. And there's a nice big pumpkin pie in the middle as well.
To help me make my way over there. Like, I feel like I'm gonna struggle.
As you move towards, people start doing this.
I'm literally sat there. Can I just watch her struggle to the day?
I think we all are. I don't think
I'm definitely just sitting there giggling.
All right, one person eventually like takes pity on you, and laughingly gives you a shoulder to send you on your way.
Black enough drink.
What about you, Gruff?
I'm having a great time.
You going for food?
Are these on?
I'll be right back.
No.
I think you carry on singing.
As the other four eat, a man walks in.
Last time.
There was 4 of them.
He walks in, sees you on the stage, and leaves.
Do we all?
Hey, come on! I'm not that bad.
And leaves.
Do we all see this?
The rest of you will have to roll a perception check. Gruff was just in the right position to see him. Everyone but Faust.
Did I notice his colours or anything? Like what he's wearing?
Yeah, you've seen that kind of dressage before, especially in this part. You think you might well have seen him before, though you're not sure. You would have to roll perception to be certain.
Oh shit, sorry.
I'll just take the first one, it's fine. Congratulations, crit. You are almost certain that this was one of the 4 gentlemen that waylaid you in the leaky trough last time.
Little bastard.
I would like to follow him outside then.
Oh.
Why has the music stopped?
The middle of a performance.
Gruff?
Actually, as Gruff vacates the stage, someone else goes up there and starts performing as well, without skipping a beat.
Do I notice that he's left?
What did everybody roll? Alessandra notices that he left.
Can I inform the others? Just like, guys, Gruff just like booked
sorry,
it.
sorry. You're still drunk. You have to do it drunk.
Guys, I think Gruff just like completely fucking left. I don't know why.
There we go. That dwarf guy's gone again.
He just left. Is he okay? Did he need to like throw up or something? Should we check on him?
Sure, let's go. My belly is full and I am slightly tipsy.
Before you do, stay where you are. I'll tell you when to vacate the premises.
Don't fucking move.
Yeah, stay there. Just because Gruff is going to have those couple of minutes while Alessandra's getting her words out, just to see things before anybody else. You see the man outside with 3 other gentlemen, and immediately put 2 and 2 together. These are the 4 guys. And he seems to be waving frantically and gesturing back towards the door where you're standing, but you can't hear his words from here.
So while he's doing that, did the food help me sober up at all? Can I test that?
You can roll another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
No.
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 Now, all I've got is that they were interested in the forest. I don't think I noticed. Sat down with him whilst I couldn't find you. Some shit went down, and then they left.
Well, obviously you were attacked after your last meeting with them on the road, if you recall.
They were the bandits. Weren't
You believe they were. You also can remember one. You killed a lot of them, but do remember some being managing to escape.
Yeah.
You also. Yeah. The party also got the impression from them that they were working for someone, but you never got any further than that.
I didn't.
Not Othello. He did not care at that point.
Shit. He did not care at that point.
I was studying.
He was studying to become a great sorcerer. What a beautiful magic man. Okay, the rest of you, you can now leave the premises. Gruff has seen things and learned things.
Whee!
Away!
Go!
Oh, wow.
Can I, like, creep up behind Gruff and whisper in his ear, "What you doing?"
Yeah,
I now need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Do not shit your pants.
Oh yeah, because nobody actually saw this guy, so all they know is that you left. They don't know anything else other than that.
Hey, you remember when we were last here? With the forest? Those 4 shady fuckers came in, started talking to us as I was performing.
Nope.
Yep.
You know, history check to see if you remember that.
I don't know. I did that at disadvantage.
Yes, I remember.
Anyway.
No.
No, yeah, you do.
I do with a 6?
You do. It's not a hard one. It's not a hard one. You were there. You were present for the experience.
And then they
Oh,
attacked us
I
on
guess.
the road.
Hard to forget.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess we all do.
Well, actually, Faust might not, because he was asleep during the attack on the road. So he wasn't here for that.
You don't remember the attack on the road.
Well,
I
I've
knew
been
I-
there, and I point down the road to where they are/were, depending on how dramatic we're about to be.
Is there going to be murder?
With a wave, 3 of the gentlemen vacate the area, and the last one stands in the middle of the road, looking at you.
I take a step towards.
He's gonna stand him right
Can
there.
I-
actually. There you
Can I stealth up?
go. In the well lit.
Well, like
Front of the-
behind the doorway, so I can get like an eye on him. You know, like on one side of the doorway.
You mean like go back in and peek through the door crack?
Aren't I in the doorway, or is this like a?
This is like it's like an out. It's like a balcony or a veranda.
Porch.
Oh,
isn't
okay.
it?
Yeah,
Never mind.
you are outside. That's the door. You have exited the building.
That's the prick.
I interject and say, "Excuse me, good sir, do we have a problem?" And stand at the top of the stairs.
He looks up at you, and you see him rummage into a pocket and pull out a clove of garlic. Hold person.
As soon as he starts to rummage in his pocket.
He freezes in the. Oh, actually, what? How's it work?
He's just gonna let me
Yeah,
see.
that'd be good. What level are you doing it at?
Yeah.
That level.
What did you see? 13.
Yeah, I'll only cast it.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll it.
He's 15. I don't know why I said
13, 15. Okay. He is going to be with +3, but I'm just going to roll it off this, so we're just adding 3. 18. Doesn't that work? He feels it though. He smirks, and his hand retreats from the pocket, and he is holding a clove of garlic, which he plops into his mouth and starts chewing on it raw.
Oh. Sorry, I was hasty.
Well, we only have a problem if you do.
I have no idea who you are.
Me either.
I step forward, I guess, at that stage. Would fucking move away, guys, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well.
He starts to watch you approach.
Definitely coming down the stairs.
Last time we saw you and your band of cronies were attacking us on the road towards Elder's Keep.
And the last time we spoke, I made you an offer that you refused.
I do believe I was not present for said offer. I was too busy regaling people with my fantastic tales and making a tiny penny.
You're a party, aren't you?
Yeah, but we didn't tell everyone everything at that stage. We were pretty fresh out to get.
Well, it just so happens that I have a similar offer to make you this time. Turn yourselves around and go home.
Oh, wait, I think I do remember this.
You exactly trying to stop us from doing right now.
That's not your concern, really. All you need to be concerned with is what direction you end up going in the morning.
He's trying to stop us from doing what we said we were gonna do.
Not just killed him.
Oh, apparently he does.
You know what? Fuck this. I cast Zone of Truth.
Can you give up the description for that as well, please? Charisma saving throw. Ew. A creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails in its throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and thus can avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Okay.
But I'm casting it on him, so we don't get affected by it.
Okay, you're placing it in such a way that you're fine.
Straight on him.
Okay. Cool. He fails and is fully aware that your zone of truth is up and functional.
Good. Right, I've just cast the Zone of Truth guy, so ask him any questions and he can't really tell us any lies. But he might not answer.
How do you know what we're doing?
Again,
He's just not.
you need not concern yourself with that.
I feel
Well, what if we want to be
Because we
concerned?
do, because it involves us. No lies, thank you. Continue. I'm the captain now.
Anything else?
What is it exactly that you're trying to stop us from doing?
He opens his mouth to speak, and then, unsure, closes it again, and just smirks.
Okay, so you're just being twats, basically.
Can we kill him?
I think he's just a thug of this town, and he's a really big bollocks.
I say we kill him.
Is this... this sounds like an out-loud conversation that is being had.
It is.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hide the fact that I would kill this man.
I don't think we're
Part of
being
me
very
wants to
quiet.
wa-
We're all lined up on the street yelling at this guy.
We've been drinking, and, you know. And Othello's just like, wow, this is really a ragtag bunch of guys. The king trusts these guys.
At your words, he begins to move.
I
I'd
He's
like
not.
to
He's
cast
not.
darkness on him.
He's not running. He's about to do something. You can tell.
I'd like to cast darkness on him.
You're gonna shroud him in darkness.
Yep,
Why?
because I can see in it.
Okay.
You can all see it if you don't.
Yeah, but I can get my sneak attack if I do.
Okay. I
And it's
guess I
also
won't
to
do
stop
that.
him from doing whatever he wants to do to us.
He's about to do
I'm-
something.
I go and sit on one of these crates.
What are you about to do?
I can't.
Can't lie. Can't lie.
You fucking dickhead. Is that it? Somebody's casting darkness. Darshan, what's this? What are you doing? What are you doing, pal?
slow.
You're casting slow. How does that work, pal? DC 12. And what? How does that? Does that halve his movement?
It didn't do it.
It's not telling me what it does. Oh,
I
a
know,
drop
that's
of.
what- yeah.
Oh,
There it
right.
is.
Now I see. Right. Okay. I got.
I pushed the wrong one.
You alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube within range. Each target with a wisdom saving throw, be fed by the spell duration. -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions. On its turn, you can either use an action or a bonus action, not both, regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items. It can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. A creature attempts to cast a spell, blah 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 blah. Nothing affecting his movement. So he just can't do certain things and he's weaker. I get you. Cool.
Guess so.
Right.
Can.
Kill him!
What's up, Danny?
I just. Everyone just keeps casting everything. I'm like. Do I stack
Kill
on
him!
that?
Kill him! Kill him!
I mean, to be fair, if we're role playing it, you're gonna be a little bit slow at the moment as well, Danny. So.
Fair.
How
Let
heavy
me
are the
just
crates
look
that I'm
at
sat
the
on?
effect.
They are sturdy, but for you, very low to the ground. So, like, your knees are up.
Yeah, but how heavy are they?
Reasonably. Looks like something's in them.
Cast suggestion on him.
You know what I was thinking, don't you?
It's going to be an improvised ranged weapon, I think. Right, suggestion. A creature can assume blah, 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 blah. Can hear and understand you. You suggest course of activity. Limited to sentence or two. Magically influence creature you can see within range. Ah, okay, okay. Right, well.
I would like to tell him to freeze. Or
Well,
stop moving.
this will determine how that goes. What we're going to do, very quickly, just roll a quick initiative. Let me get it up first before everybody starts clicking away.
Okay.
Let me get
We
him
gotta
on
select
that.
our tokens, right?
I think you could just be able to click in. I said don't do the bloody... People are doing stuff.
But
It's
we're
fine.
on
It's
the-
fine. It's fine.
Said you wanted
It's
to
fine.
get it up.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, go. Who are we missing? Darshim. Okay. Right. Now, we're just
Well,
doing
what's
this for the...
What's your dex, Danny?
What?
What's your dex?
12? Yeah, 12.
I'm 17. Because you and me both got 6, so...
So, Faust
Oh.
goes first in that regard. So, like that.
Yes.
And like that. Now, you will have one turn to do stuff. Okay? I am about to roll his thing. He's going to be a thing plus the thing in my bob. This might be super easy for you in that case. Okay. Anyone died yet? No, Nymph. Nobody's dead.
See him.
Right. This is a normal round of combat. Go. What did Darshim want to do? Darshim wanted to do slow?
Right.
Casting,
Get him.
casting slow. He needs to do a wisdom saving throw. B +3. He crits, so he succeeds against the wisdom saving throw. Does that mean he's not affected at all? Must be a creature affected by this spell. He is not affected by slow. Othello, I'm imagining there's a crate heading his way. What?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Didn't hear what he said.
What's up, Darshim?
Nope. I was wrong. I was reading something wrong.
That'd be right. Othello, are you launching a crate?
No, because it is too heavy.
Okay.
But I would like to take out one of the stones that I had in my possession
Mhm.
on the floor and do that.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh. I'm afraid that your stone might be a little bit too light. It's 1 to 5 pounds.
I take all the stones.
Crush them together with your mighty strength and turn them into one big rock. We'll just say that you...
how heavy the crate was.
Yeah, we'll just say that...
You were very vague.
Okay, okay. I tell you what, let's just say that for the sake of the thing, because it sounds cool, the crate is of a weight that you can do the thing.
Cool. I'll do the thing.
You can catapult a crate. Choose one object weighing blah blah within range, it's being worn or carried. The object flies in a straight line 90 feet in direction. Choose blah 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 blah. Dex save, thank you.
Aquarian.
By the looks, it's 18, so I assume he succeeds that.
Yep.
Kill. What does it do on a failed save? The object strikes a target and stops moving. Oh no, successful. When the object strikes, there's nothing then. He dodges nimbly out of its way, I suppose. Gruff. Gruff.
Right, everyone's attacking him, are they?
You have one opportunity. One opportunity only.
Guess I'll try and cast Hold Person again.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Break Zone of Truth, maybe? What's it?
Are they both concentration spells?
Well, that's what I'm checking. No, it's not. Okay, so it's Zone of Truth, isn't it? It just lasts 10 minutes. That's not good. Cast Hold Person. Let's go with third level.
So, third level. You cast it third level higher. You can target an additional humanoid for each slot above second. It doesn't do anything other than that. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so-
Might as well just be first
Not
level,
bad,
whatever. First level. Yeah. Sweet. Was it a 15 that he needs to do? Did you say?
Yes, that's explosive.
He fails.
Paralyzed.
He's held. How does he break out on whatever?
So wisdom
Can make another wisdom saving throw.
saving.
Yes. Okay, anything else?
That's me.
Faust, you have somebody in front of you who is being held against his will.
He's paralyzed, right?
He can't move.
Which means that I would have advantage, correct?
Let me just check. See with the range. Target must see wisdom saving will be paralyzed for the duration. So paralyze is a status effect, which I
It
have.
does mean that my sneak attack will proc.
Maybe.
This passes incapacitated. Can't take actions or reactions. Automatically fails. Strength attack saving throws. Attack roll against it, advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet above the creature.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh my.
I'm hooking Burke at him. Does a 17 hit?
Has advantage, so double check your crit.
Oh shit. We'll do that again.
You
A
don't
21.
crit, but you definitely hit him. Roll your hand axe damage. 10 damage. You hit him with an axe, and it hurts him. I would think so as well. Yeah, I think it would hurt him. Anything else?
It will also come back to my hand.
It flies back to me. Alessandra?
Just a second. Now I've got to read through this because it might be something that's affected by us being in combat with him.
Oh, is this that spell you will... suggestion, was it?
Yeah. If you or any of it's the very last thing on there.
Oh.
If you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends. So he's hit before I'm casting this spell, therefore I can still cast it.
Yes. Yes. Let's say yes. You can cast that right now if you wish.
I just at this point I'm like, are we fucking killing him? Like I just wanna fucking
I'm
Yeah, I'm
assuming
gonna-
that we're trying to knock him out,
I
correct?
can make it a non-lethal attack.
Yeah.
Although, weren't you using suggestion to tell him to freeze? Which he already is.
no. I can give him multiple commands.
You can tell. Yeah, you can tell him to do something else. Just double checking that's what you were going to do.
But I mean, he's paralyzed right now, right? So he can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use that spell saving 16.
Save 16. What is he rolling? A wisdom saving throw. Okay. Yep. It's a 14, so he fails.
I want I'm gonna just tell him, tell us what you know.
Okay. You suggest a course of activity and magically inflicts creatures. See whether a creature can't be charmed or immune to this fact. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner to make course of action sound reasonable. As creature starts, Says course of action. You
Is that
describe.
not sufficient enough?
It's telling people to do things. I'm just seeing if he can divulge information. If there's anything that says he can't do that, but I think it should be good. Course of action described in reverse suggests the course of action continuing in time duration. It doesn't necessarily say he can't divulge information, I guess. And he's in a zone of truth as well, isn't he?
Yep.
Yes.
So what are you telling him exactly? What word it as you say?
Tell us what you know about this situation.
Is that it?
Just to blanket, like, this situation involving us, basically.
It's
I'm bad.
the mayor of Hornford, which you guys come across that name before. You remember? Of course.
Yeah.
He doesn't want you going south. Interfering.
Kill this one, and then we shall kill his friend. I mean,
What's this?
Magic missile.
Magic miss. At high levels, when you cast this spell, you second that.
Ignore that. Ignore
Okay.
that, ignore that.
I thought you were like, that's all I need to hear.
I'm just putting those on my attacks and spellcasting thing. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
Is that it?
you muted, Danny.
Yes, I was talking to them.
Okay. Yep. He's a bit gobsmacked at what you made him do. He's now going to try and break free of the hold person. Wisdom saving throw again, is it not? Let's see if he can do it. Yep. He does not.
LeMayo.
He continues with the motion he was doing before. He pulls something small, spherical, and grey from his pocket. Is he able to do that? Is he able to move at all?
He can't do action.
He's paralyzed, isn't he? Paralyzed, paralyzed. Done, done, done. He stays exactly where he is,
No garlic for you.
with a look of like rage and confusion on his face. Dash him.
Alrighty then. What are we doing with him? Are we just gonna keep going? Might as well kill him, right?
Why don't we tie
If
him
we
up?
can.
I think we got the information.
Yeah, but he will also come back and try and kill us.
I don't think he will.
I mean, I imagine like this conversation is he just goes, chill touch.
As soon as Gruff said, "I think we got what we needed," a purple hand rises underneath him and grabs him.
22 does in fact hit.
Is Chill Touch not a melee?
You would
No,
also have,
120 feet.
because he is paralyzed. Like all your attack rolls are.
Oh, it's a crit damage.
No, that's
Damage?
within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your range attacks are just normal stuff. 7.
But the chill touch, I guess it. What does it say? It holds him. The hand clings to the target.
Yeah.
I don't know if that does anything.
I don't think it's a keyword, so it stays with him, I suppose. Does it say like it damages him further, like later on, or anything like that?
Clings to the target. Necrotic damage. It can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target.
Okay.
He just can't. The hand clings to him. He can't be healed.
Okay. I get you. Othello, you have one less crate.
What are we doing?
This is where you decide what your guy would do to this dude, I guess. Everyone's obviously deciding independently. Actually, can I... Sorry.
I actually ask the party. So what is it you want to do with this chap?
I would recommend Alessandra do the suggestion thing that you're doing and tell him not to report back.
I think I can. Oh wait, I can't now because we've done damage to him, so it broke my spell.
Piss on it!
Look, I'm just saying, I could take this down. And just get out there.
I cast suggestion.
Nice!
I then relay to the chap not to go and report whatever it was.
Tell no one of what you saw of yours.
tell no one of this conversation.
Is that 13 spell save on yours?
Yes.
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 I'm gonna.
He succeeds. 10 plus 3.
He gets +3.
I'm rolling off the thing because I've got his stat block elsewhere.
Shocking behavior.
No, I'm so sorry. Well, the thing is, you've got all like the monster character sheets, but you can't actually click off them. No, you can't like roll off the stat blocks. So I've got to just roll them like this. A bit of an oversight.
That's unfortunate.
Yes, he does in fact survive that suggestion, I'm afraid. If that's all.
I don't play magic shit. I don't know what else I can do.
You got any bonus actions?
I don't know.
Just check now.
I can't because I've literally just. I've had to do this from scratch, man.
Sorry. I was trying to look at it. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I
wanted to
do
look
have
at
any
things.
bonus fucking actions. I don't think I do.
So
Are
if you
you-
go on your spell list, you can kind of just click on info and it'll tell you if it costs an action or if it costs a reaction or the casting types.
I was going to say, you're a sorcerer, right?
I haven't put them in.
Don't you get quick spell?
Do I get what?
Quicken spell? Is that not?
Yes, if he chose that for meta magic.
I have those. I have careful, distant, empowered, extended, heightened, quickened, subtle, twin.
Well, you get two. A 2 at the level we're at. Like I have empowered and quickened.
So quicken lets you cast the spell as a bonus action. I think it's for 3 sorcery points.
2.
2.
Is it 2?
Yes.
How many sorcery points does he have at this point?
5.
Cool.
He's level 5, right?
Bitten off more than I can chew with it.
Basically, you've got these. You've got these points which are basically like your currency to make your magic do things in special ways. So like every turn you can spend this currency to say, I'm going to make my spell do this, especially this turn. Like you can make it a quicken spell, which means that it only costs a bonus action instead of a normal action, and you pay your currency to do that. Your special.
My turn. Just in my brain.
I'm sorry. We will review it at a date. Gruff.
I don't want to kill him, so I'm going to lean on the zone of truth thing and kind of just go a little bit of an investigative way.
Mm.
And just say to him, this mayor of yours, how long has he been mayor for?
He spits in your direction.
That's just fucking rude.
It's a nice phlegmy glob as well, isn't it?
That's not a...
What?
Why did you just spit?
You're asking.
He's pissed.
Suggestion's over, isn't it?
No, I'm
Yeah, suggestion.
doing zone of truth.
Yeah, suggestion's over, so he's not forced to tell you anything anymore.
Yeah, he just can't lie.
He's refusing to answer that question, and you have been attacking him, so he's rather angry with you as well. We can say that is a free action if you want to do other things. Because you've not actually done anything, you've just asked him a question.
Who is it? Old person. Was it you, James?
Yeah,
He is held. Yes.
Careful. Break your concentration.
zone of truth isn't it?
No, the hold is.
Person.
I am going to ready a spell, and the trigger is if he breaks the hold.
Interesting. Hang about. No, that should be fine. Should be fine. So if you feel him break through your hold person.
No, if hold person breaks for whatever reason, I then cast the spell.
If you dismiss it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Well, I won't because that'd have to be on my turn.
Yeah, but like because I think is a ready action a ready is a reaction. I think.
No, ready is I can just choose as an action to ready my action, or I have to specify what trigger is. And the trigger is if that spell drops.
So, like, say if you drop it on purpose.
Then I'll be casting another spell. But I can't do that during someone else's turn.
Are you declaring what spell that is?
Are you forcing me to?
That's a good follow-up question, actually. Ready action. So first, you decide what perceivable circumstance will trigger a reaction. Then you choose the action. Then you choose the action you will take in response to that trigger, or choose up to one, or choose to move your speed in response. Examples: skull system trapdoor. I'll pull a lever. Blah blah blah. When the trigger occurs. Blah 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 blah. Can I take one action? When you ready a spell, you cast it as normal but hold its energy, which you release with your reaction when the trigger occurs. To be ready, the spell must have a casting time of 1 action and holding on to... Okay, so it looks like you do definitely have to specify what spell that is. And it does cost a reaction on that next round.
It'll be hold person again.
Oh, right, okay. How many of them have you got?
I would cast it at a higher level.
You're just gonna keep bumping up and hold him as long as possible.
Well, I've run out my level 2 spell slots, which is what its base level is, but I still have 2 level 3 spell slots.
Okay. And that'll be your turn, will it? The ready, right? Okay. You charge this spell in. Oh, actually, that's a point. You cast it as normal, but oh, no, it's concentration, isn't it?
Yeah, but casting it yet.
Sorry, I'm getting a raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Noises. Loads of noises.
I also sent you a message, Scott.
Okay, I will read that while this shout out's occurring. Hello. Oh, we got a follow as well. I think I'm on 99. Am I 99?
One more follow.
I'm on 99, guys.
100, let's go.
I'm on 99. I'm on 99. Oh, we're tickling it. We're tickling it. Right. Okay. Yeah, I have now seen it, Danny. I've seen it. What we'll do is we did have another scene that we were going to do, but we will wrap this up. How's that? That's cool. That's cool. Because we are getting to that time. Yeah. Just tell them. Oi, you. It's been a year and a half. Let me be. We're D&Ding it. You can talk to your family like that. Yes. Whatever other, thank you, Guns. Thank you for joining us. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for the first time chatters. Thank you for the follow, Bolt fan. I love that name. Awesome. Let's get back to it, shall we? Right. Because you have to cast the spell and then hold it. It says so. You actually have to cast that concentration spell.
The spell doesn't get cast until the reaction is triggered.
Let me just when you ready a spell, you cast it as normal but hold its energy, which you release with your reaction when the trigger occurs. To be ready, the spell must have a casting time. 1 action, hold on a magic spell, blah 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 blah. Oh, hang on, it's saying something about concentration. And holding on to the spell's magic requires concentration, explained in chapter. If your concentration is broken, the spell dissipates without taking effect. Oh, right. So if it's a concentration spell you're holding on to, it costs your concentration to hold on to it readied. So it would mean that this hold person you're using right now would break whilst you hold on to the next one, which would kind of trigger the first one anyway, so I don't know how that would work. I think you would just be flushing a spell slot down the toilet. Okay. Faust.
I would like to walk up to him very slowly, kick him out from under him, and tie him up with my 10-foot hempen rope.
Ah, okay. Well, he is paralyzed, so to knock him over is a very easy task. He falls over, and he can't really... Yeah, you tie him up. You tie him up with hempen rope. What's your rope like? Did you have to cut it up or anything, or did you just have a length of 10-foot rope?
The length of 10-foot rope.
Okay, you use that 10-foot rope and you bind him to the ground, and he's not going anywhere.
That's just what I like, hog tie him.
Cool.
There we go.
Is that you?
Not going anywhere.
I suppose you can break your spells now. You could still break out of the rope at some point.
No, I will stop concentrating.
Right.
I'd like to whisper in his ear, if you move, I will hang you with this rope.
Are we saying that we are done with combat, or do we want to still treat this as like he tries to break out, you stab him, and tries to break out, you stab him? How do you want to do it?
No, like I just said, I think we should put one in crates that Adam can mess around with.
I thought we should truss him up from the tree. I like the imagery of him dangling from a tree. Remind me of my monarch.
Find you a doctor, I reckon.
What kind of doctor are you?
Well, that is a very serious question for which I shall not be answering. Thank you and good.
Zone of truth. 15 feet.
Actually,
You walked into the zone of truth.
You are in the zone of truth.
they gotta make
You
save.
What kind of save? Charisma save?
wisdom, I
what's it
think.
called, dude?
I think it was a wisdom.
10, it's a wisdom. Oh no, it's a charisma save.
Oh, right.
15.
I didn't mean to roll that.
Take the first one.
12.
Please answer or just don't lie. What kind of doctor are you?
I hock up a loogie.
Why are you spitting my zone of truth?
The zone of flugies.
You don't think maybe you would just respond instinctively without thinking of it by mistake? Because maybe you didn't realize you walked into the zone of truth.
Oh no, they do realize that it's happening. Yeah.
Right. How do you guys want to continue then?
I mean, we can
I
pause
see.
here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I say we pause here, but like we should definitely take this dude somewhere more secluded, get the information out of him, to where his friends are,
So
and then
you can still hold person, but combat can end. We can say combat's over, but you're still holding him down. You want to say it like that?
Well, he's tied up, right? So.
No, yeah. But hold person's still in effect for now.
No, I stopped concentrating on it.
Oh, did you? What did you?
Yeah, he
I mean,
did.
I've got him hog-tied.
Okay. You let him go from the spell. He's tied up. Combat over. Cool. Cool. Combat over. You have a very disgruntled, angry person bound to the ground. You can just see his eyes flitting around, and he's hissing through his teeth. Cool. And we will pause it there, and we will continue next week.
Yeah, we will.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Love everyone.
Awesome. Go on. You go see your family. No fuss, Danny.
Yeah. Is there anything else I need to do before I run?
Not just yet. If I need you for anything, I'll just message you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Love
lady, bye.
everyone,
Okay, lady,
and-
bye.
Oh, yeah.
Later.
Bye. Right. Cool, guys. Right. Let's do that. Cool. Awesome. I thought we'd get through just a little bit more than that, but never mind. That's cool. It just means this drags out more for me. I've got.
Just means next week we start earlier and go for longer.
Where?
Good plan.
I don't know about that. Although, if we don't do that, it means that I've got one more session to give me a buffer zone, so I can stay ahead of the curve.
But just about having fun, mate. That's in bite-sized pieces.
Well, didn't mean to raid right at the end, but glad to see. Oh, what?
You know what, Guns? Fuck you, bro. How rude.
Wow. You know what? You couldn't just keep that to yourself, right? You can just leave it as it was. I was over the moon to see you, and now I'm not sure. No. If you were going to accidentally raid into anyone, I'm suppose I'm glad it was me. So thank you very much. Right. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm just going to deafen over there, sign off, maybe do a raid of my own. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Maybe you should. That
Maybe.
would be good for networking.
We'll see. Okay. Oh wait. Know what, James? Fuck you too. That's what I'm gonna just say.
Ah.
Nice. Well, you sit on that, James, while I figure this out. Okay, I'll talk to you in a second. Okay, I'm done. Right, cool. Let's have a look to see if anybody is playing Dungeons and Dragons at the moment. Might be an idea. Where's my thing? There it is. There is my Twitch. Let's browse for some D&D. There it is. Who's playing it tonight? Don't make any sound though. Don't make any sound. Let's have a look. Planescape. How many have they got? 100 people. I don't want anybody too big. You know, we want to kind of spread the love. Spread the love. And don't feel, I always say, don't feel inclined to hang about just because I sent you there. You can say hi and then drop out, whatever. It's all good. It's all good news anyway. D&D show where you play too. Dum. Let us have a look. Let's get this up first as well. Whoop, that. You have options? I don't have options. I never had options. Something called the Owl Bear Inn. What are these guys playing? It looks like some fungal map. Oh, let's unmute.
What would be the time to miss this step? It's 12 points of acid damage.
They're like fighting like big giant centipedes or something. It looks weird.
But not yet.
Let's see these guys. Is Albert in the channel name? It is the channel name, I think.
I beg of you, every bit of damage I do has.
Let's load into that thing.
These things.
Copy. Am I doing it right? I am doing it right.
Inspiration and
Right, guys. Let us set up everything I need.
Yep.
Excuse me. Do. Right. We're going to raid into another D&D-er. As I say, don't feel inclined to hang about just because I sent you. Just give him a wave, say hi, and then go about your business, whatever. Maybe you'll stick around. Maybe you'll enjoy it. D&D's a fun game. Let's do that. Okay, cool. And I'm going to mute them while we do this thing. We'll be jumping into them just in a second. Yeah. Next Saturday will be Among Us probably, and next Sunday will be some more D&D when we continue with this. Thank you very much for jumping in. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the raids. Love you all. Okay, love you. Bye.
plus a d4 is a 4 is an 18 plus the 8 is 26.
That
the claw hit.
The claw hits, it grabs hold and electric pulse goes through. What is up, Session Zero Gaming? They're fighting a giant thing of moss. How y'all doing?
Hold on, we have a noise. We have a noise. Are you ready?
Hello there.
Oh yeah, hello there.
13 points of lightning damage.
13 points of lightning damage as it courses through. You can all see that the area, the mossy parts of it, is getting crispified as the lightning is actually meeting bits that matter. It's also looking like it's gooped, really, really gooped up, where Big Tin is right now. In other words,
go ahead and do your
that's enough.
AoEs. I can take it for a bit.
Can you, though? Accidentally throw a grenade